I'm APX Toy Cat, and today we're doing the unthinkable. For the first time ever in my Minecraft world, I'm going to be making an iron farm in survival. I've never made one of these ever because I think I have a rigid opposition. Like, I feel as though mining iron should be the way to get it. But, you know, my opposition to the idea of auto-farming being the way you play Minecraft is not enough to stop me wanting to get progress done. And in this world, the only way that I can get iron, besides spending hours grinding away and killing zombies, is to get iron golems. How do we get iron golems? We can have them naturally spawn by growing this village large enough that eventually we have that. Because, you know, eventually we'll have enough villagers doing their thing till that happens. However, I'm going to be playing this the different way instead, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making an iron farm by slowly taking villagers and breeding them together. We're going to need a lot of beds, we're going to need a lot of resources, but by the end of today, I hope we have at least an iron golem, hopefully like a functioning, long-lasting farm. And so we can get there, we obviously need to take these guys, and we need to breed them repeatedly. Every single time they create villagers, we take their babies away, and because their babies are gone, they now have space to breed again and create more of them. Because as a fun fact, you might not know this, but there's a capacity limit to every village that is based on the number of beds there. However, if you deport them, then they're no longer using up that capacity. So we can utilize this to our advantage. So even though this village only has like 10 beds, it only has 7 villagers. And so we should be able to breed repeatedly. It doesn't always work out that way, and even giving them potatoes for the roof here is a bit strange. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun today. In case you're curious, yeah, I think we should make a few more beds here too, just in case. But I've got 48 white wool, and I need to make 20 beds today. So there's going to be a little bit of sheep. I'd say sheep murder, but I guess we could just share the sheep. Yeah, let's share the sheep so we can see how many beds we can make here and how many we're going to be making over there. It's going to be quite fun. So yeah, it's good to see you all today, everyone. Hope you're looking forward to... Again, it kind of, to me, it's a monstrosity. Like, having to make an iron farm for progress. But the reason we need an iron farm, because besides making, like, buckets, which we have enough of, we can trade for buckets. That's why we have 4, plus a milk bucket, plus our tropical fish. That most of the iron uses we can find some way around, but we need to make more smithing tables, I think they're called. Blacksmithing tables. I always get them mixed up. We need to make more of those. There is no other way around it. And then also, as well as that, we need to be able to make an anvil so we can name mobs. The chaos around curing villagers is just too hard. Okay, we have to keep on punching sheep till we can... You know, is this enough? We got 63. So we can make 1 more bed for our village, and then we'll make 20 beds for the iron farm. I hope that they've recreated in the... Nope. They have not procreated in the time I've been gone. So I'll just place 1 down for now. And here we go. You get a second bed. Or apparently not. You get... do you want a second bed? There you go. It goes in the walls. That should... Oh, yeah. That was literally all it took. They were just missing a bed. Maybe the other villagers aren't far enough away. Because I think I have 9, 10 beds. And yeah, I think that's clearly a sign I need to move the other villagers further away. Which I'm going to go do right now. Anvil can open a lot more of enchants too, says Aaron. Yeah, once we get an anvil, we can start custom enchanting our stuff. Instead of having efficiency 1 shovels, which, let's be real, efficiency 1 shovel is already quite incredible. But we can go to the next level of this. So we're just going to break this down. I forgot that slimes are a thing. Honestly. If we just leave them back there, eventually... No. Forget that I exist. Perfect. And so... Oh, you've got to also forget that I exist. We're going to move the villagers into a nice little hole for their own safety on the other side of the world. We want it to be kidnapping. You know what? This isn't kidnapping. I would say... yeah, I do have to say, moving villages around a Superflat world, one of the most infuriating things you're ever going to do, because you will run across slime chunks, right? There's no avoiding it. This is just a thing that happens, but it's totally fine. We're going to walk into creepers eventually too, but as long as we keep these guys nice and far away from that village, we've got to be outside the radius by now. Oh, wow, one of them grew up. That's perfect. So now you're an adult, you can deal with your own stuff, and now we can get out of here. It's not kidnapping if you shout surprise, says KD. Now that's a life pro tip if I've ever heard one. That's how you avoid years in prison right there. You just gotta say surprise real loudly, and then it's a party. I feel like that's a comedian's bit, but you know what? I like it enough anyway that I'm willing to accept that. Oh wait, I was gonna try and what's happening here? You know, it's blatant theft, but I'm gonna allow it because I like the idea of it enough. Okay, so I have Oh, wow. Yeah, stuff is happening really weirdly over here, but I'm hoping we can have a baby villager out of all of this. That's all I really want or need. We can probably... Honestly, we're going to need more than 1 or 2 boats. Like, if we just prepare a few boats, we'll be happier. Oh, also, now we've got a boat. One of the weirdest trades we can make is we can sell the boat for an emerald. I'm not going to do it, because it's like, yeah, I can now... And I'll place the boat there, meaning if the baby villager tries to get out, he's going to be forced into my boat, and then it's going to be a problem solved. Will this world be available for download once you're done with the series? I think it'd be cool, rather than, like, making it its own download in its own way, is to, like, mix it in with, like, say, the, you know, the creative world download, if we ever can make that. The only time you want a baby. You know what? Yeah, I'm very specific about when offspring is acceptable. And if you intend to harvest that offspring to make farms of golems, that's totally okay. But no, yeah, I am so excited for the end result of this, right? Like, we will have anvils. Like, we can drop those on people's heads. Or we could, you know, do more reasonable things with them. But it's our choice, you know? That's going to be exciting. So yeah, we're using potatoes to farm villagers solely because we actually have a use for wheat and carrots in terms of trading for emeralds. Right now, you know, later we can work out a more effective way, of course. But right now, this is just going to be the way that we get stuff done. We don't have many... Yeah, I kind of overestimated the number of these that had grown, huh? So let's grab our carrots out. Let's see if maybe we've got enough to trade these in already for an extra emerald. Because I'm always in need of more emeralds. Just like I'm always in need of more members. Thank you so much for joining the membership club. It's cool to see us slowly get closer to 400. I feel like we haven't been there since the, you know, the weird sheep cat accident days. So it's really cool to see. Also, thoughts on PKA podcast, says Paprika. It's funny, every now and then someone sees, every now and then someone will recognize, like, the Wings v Syndicate 1v1. You know, if you know PK, you know the 1v1 I'm talking about. But, like, because I was just, like, I would have been, like, you know, 14, 15. I, like, sent an Xbox Live message. I was one of those annoying people. But, as a result, now every now and then someone recognizes that. And so I'm basically a part of history for a very small niche internet community. And what more do you want in the world besides for a very small niche internet community to like you? I mean, as you can see, I'm a YouTuber. That's my whole life, right? So it's something I appreciate, at least. So yeah, these 2 villagers, the only ones that currently have freedoms enough to actually do stuff. And they've made 1 baby villager. Once they've got a second one, I can start the major process. But until then, not really anything. So Cat, I would like to marry you, says Becky White. If you put together a sales deck, then I'll start to consider your proposal. Also, how can I make 11 beds when I've got 60 wool? Can anyone maths that for me? Like, I've definitely not got enough wool to make more than 10 beds, right? Should I just craft them and find out that way? Oh, also, I need 20 beds. Oh, it's the wood that's why I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. I have enough wool for 20 beds, but I've got enough wood for... You know what? Okay. You know, let's pretend that didn't happen. We all going to pretending that's not what we saw? Okay, no one saw anything. We're good. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that didn't happen. But yeah, put together a little sales proposal. Send it to my people. Have them look it through, and we'll be good. Also, see, my baby villager trap worked as expected. And now we just throw them some more potatoes. I need to have more handy ways up here, because having to, like, climb through the boat onto the roof, a little bit frustrating, but it's fine. Yeah, let's throw more potatoes down there. And also, even though I know that we could use white beds, I don't think I would live with myself if we did. I think we have to use green beds, or we have to use red bed. Also, oh no, how did that happen? How did that happen? Like, did it... Come on, man. You were in... Okay, so if I have to now break the wall down. You know, they're going to want to live in that house anyway, so, like, it's going to be fine. It's just a little bit frustrating, right? You should follow Silent Whispers Iron Trading Hall, Iron Farm design. You know, Silent Whisper is the man if you want to know the weird intricacies of bedrock farms, because they change all the time. You know, that like on Java, they've got this idea of like, we like to respect the fact that players build farms, and so we can't change mechanics. On Bedrock, they're like, nah, lol. We change them for fun. We don't even mean to change them half the time, but we do it anyway, because that's just what we get down with. Baby villager wanted a friend. Yeah, it's very, very overly frustrating. Also, I guess we can just break the boat, honestly. And once we've broken the boat, I guess we just put a baby in. And then we move the baby back to where he's got to be. Okay, so... Or we just leave the baby there. And we grab another boat for the other guy. Whatever works, you know? Whatever works. Also, now we'd actually use this as an opportunity to put the house back together. Because right now it is a bit strange that it goes out so much. So let's just place this block back like it should be. And then slowly we can start to bring things back to, you know, what it should look like. As opposed to the mess that it is. Or we could just place like a sand block here. No, let's not use sand. Let's be consistent. Let's make it a pumpkin. And there we go. Now we just wait for them to breed again. I think they must be limited by the number of beds in the village. They have so many potatoes and they're just not breeding. So I guess we'll craft more beds. If we're lacking in wool anyway, just sure. If this is what it takes to make the villagers believe that we can breed more, here you go, buddies. Is that enough beds for you? Are you convinced that you should have more children? You know, there is a funny thing. Like, the village mechanic where they, like, need a certain number of beds to have children. Like, that is what some people consider in the real world, right? In fact, a lot of people. Like, you won't have children unless you have the resources to sustain them. Like, a lot of people don't have that, and, you know, maybe you could argue society benefits and or suffers at the hands of it. But also, why does he breed from inside the composter? Come on, man. You can get out of there. You really can. I don't think anyone's gonna be upset with you. Is it because I'm looking? Okay, I'll stop looking. I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, they know that I'm here. I'll leave you be. I'll go farm some crops. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a big day today, in terms of like we're doing a lot of farming, obviously. But I like making an iron farm is like such a thing for me, right? It's like such a level we've got to overcome. But it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun. I've had a really busy day today, by the way. The longer stream is delayed, the more house chores I do in the meantime. See, chat, this is the reason I have to delay streams. How else are they gonna get their house chores done? By the way, Rats Lavera, I totally didn't know you were Czech. Is it called Czech? Czechy? You know, I didn't know you were a Checker. Is that... See, a Checker sounds like almost enough... Like, I'm glad that the Czechs are your European people. You know, you can make fun of anyone in your... Like, any European-based people, totally fun to make fun of. Like, there's like a color chart you have to look up for, like, is it okay to make fun of this ethnicity? And thankfully, you know, we're totally all good. You know, some would say that looking at someone's, you know, the tone of someone's skin to work that out would be... You know, like some would say that that's, you know, like not good, but the prevailing winds on the internet is that actually that's how it works. Anyway, so because of that, I love the Czech crowns, by the way. I remember, like I love because it's a little bit annoying, honestly. Okay, so many people like have this attitude of like, oh, the worst thing in the world is I wish we would use the euro because then it'd be easier to go on holiday. It's like, I hope that people do not make macroeconomic decisions based on what would be easier to go on holiday with. But a lot of people did want that. And so it's kind of annoying when you go to certain countries in Europe that they don't use the euro, because wow, now you have to convert your currency. But I love the like old school, you know, the Czech crowns, CZK. It's got a weird conversion rate. You're treading dangerous territory, Toy Cat. No, exactly. It's not dangerous territory because we look at the you know the color of one's skin to work out whether it's okay to make fun of the color. You know, that is the way that it works. And that sounds like I'm being like snarky, and I guess to some extent I am being. But that is how that's, you know, like regardless of whether it's like good or bad or any moral judgment, it's like true, right? It's also let's get the villagers up here. Probably easy. Okay, there we go. And then let's drag them across now. I think they can, yeah, they can go through the half slab. And now we've got 4 villagers I don't like that he's a librarian. That means he's too close to a... Oh, man. Oh, actually, I just realized we could bring them across the water. Whoa, look at this, chat. I have water, and I can use it for boats. I never even considered that was a use for boats. The other upside of countries having their own currency is you can set appropriate monetary policy more effectively, says Duncan Wall. What are you, a nerd? Do you think currency is there for, you know, like making stability, you know, decisions about the stability of a nation and individual, you know? Do you think that's what currencies are for? No, you're a nerd is what you are. What currencies are for is for paying people when you're on holiday. That's the one. No, so for real, I guess I'm making too many of these like things at one time. But there are a lot of people, like genuinely a lot of people in Europe are like, well, currency is just the thing. Like obviously the older you get and the more currency you accrue, the more you have this interest in like, oh god, if they revalue my currency, like this is a big debate in the Scottish and Quebec referendums of like, man, if you've been living there your whole life, at some point they are going to revalue your life savings. And like in some cases it works really well. Like in Greece, when they took on the euro, now all these like old people in Greece had previously not very valuable money that now is the euro that's backed by Germany and the conversely, you could do the exact opposite, as indeed has happened many times through history. But yeah, life is wacky, huh? Speaking of wacky things, I think it's now time to chop down the trees that we need to make the platform for the villager thing. Also, I think we need to move them further away, but still, we're working on it. Also, I feel like I keep going to sleep and it's still raining, right? Chat, I just realized, is that true? Didn't I just go to sleep? Nah, I probably didn't. I'm probably imagining that. Did I go to sleep? I love how people come to chat to say this is impossible when there's video evidence of how Toycat got here. Yeah, a lot of people, I think I proved this in this week's Q&A Saturday that isn't even out on a Sunday, but it's been a bad week for release scheduling, okay? Yeah, the number of people who will just say something that you can immediately prove is, because, like, I guess it's that realizing what conversation is to people. Like, to you or I, you might think that saying words is a way to, share ideas and information. Some people find it easier to say things than to not say things. I don't know, I've seen some crazy stuff. Seen some very crazy stuff that definitely remind that. It actually is incredible how far you've gone, says Kaloy. Yeah, isn't it nuts that I'm going to be at the point where I can have as much iron as I want? If today's farm works. Again, lots of if on that. It's a bug where sometimes it looks like it's raining, but it's not. Leave then rejoin. It's a visual bug. Huh. That is very strange. Should we test that out, chat? Let's test it out. He can't smelt because he can't get cobblestone. I mean, all we need to do is find a villager who already has a workstation and then steal his fur. Oh, are there no villagers with workstations already? Oh, so you're right. Wow, we made rain go away. That's so weird. Interesting bug. This is the weird thing about playing the betas, I guess. Okay, so now we're gonna move the... Chat, how far do we actually need to be? I think we should be far enough now, but this villager clearly is synced to some form of workstation. So we'll move him a little bit further back. I don't have to move an entire farm later. So I'll move him all the way back here and just kind of see if that affects things. I guess we at least want to go into the corner over there anyway, so that's gonna be fine. So Cat, will you build a cobblestone generator? I'll build half of a cobblestone generator, okay? I'll build the water half, and then we'll sit longingly and wait for the other half. No, it is weird because if you think about Skyblock, the first thing you do in Skyblock is you make a cobblestone generator, but the only reason you can is because you have, given to you by the gods of the game, you have given to you this thing, right? You actually butchered my name though. I don't blame you, says Kaloy. Kaloya. I don't even know. I'm sorry for getting your name pronunciation wrong. See, the internet is weird because it's a medium that's almost entirely text-based. Obviously, right now I'm speaking. I'm using my pronounced word. Should we talk about things like cheeses that you can talk about in text, maybe? But also, I think I should slightly downsize the member goal thing. Just so it only covers the... Okay, there we go. And then we'll leave this... Okay, we'll make that slightly smaller. Is it even possible to find lava in a Superflat world? I mean, if you cheat, anything is possible. But if you're playing legit, then the answer is no. Also, I think we should... let's put some sheep in a little place together. So we'll make some fences for them, maybe? Ooh, free sheep. Wow, we are moving up in the sheep world, huh? So yeah, we'll make him a little mud thing. Or we can make mud bricks, I guess. But no, we'll make just a little mud pen for them for now. Yeah, that should be easy enough to do. Just 3 by 3. Just all get in here. Later I'll work out what in here means. But for now, I think I want to get, like, specific colors of wool. Yeah, actually, if I want to make red beds or green beds, I could just dye a sheep. One of those colors. Might be a lot easier than the alternative. Cheddar. Make a sheep hole. I make holes for all my farms. And on this world, we can't really afford to, like, go down as much as I've been doing it. Okay, come on. You can get in here, buddies. Breed you two together. Then, I know, punch you in. No, get in. No, okay, no. So we just put a block there. And then this way. Sheepy. I know I just punched you, but it's okay. I have your favorite thing. And then we get him out on the side. Here you go. And so now I place... I don't even know. I guess I'll just break a block and hope the sheep doesn't follow me out. Problem solved. So now this is later going to turn into our sheep farm. We just need some, establishing sheep for that. It's great. Now we need to work on the much more important thing, which is the iron farm. This is great. I love this. This is my favorite thing. I think I need more boats to deal with this specifically. Like, I can always run run away from that way. But I don't feel like I should have to run away in my own world. I feel as though that is me cowering. I could work out the exact chunks they're spawning on and then torch them up, or... Oh, I could get lanterns! Oh, yeah, I could cover them. I love the lantern biome we made before. So I think we could do that. But yeah, for now, let's do this. Let's make the iron golem farm. So we've got tons of wood. We're going to use wood. It has to be full blocks, which is annoying. You can't use top slabs, according to the main man himself, at least. And we're going to start at, I don't know, -8. Do we want it to be based on a chunk? I don't think it matters where we're based. We'll just go over catchy coordinates. 170 -10. Yep, that's a nice enough place as any. So we'll stack up from here. We'll later build a little staircase up. And now this is going to be a 19 by 19 square. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Is that... You know, I'll have to redo the math. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 2, 3, 4. This is everyone's favorite part of every build, by the way. This is, by the way, why I think farms make for such bad... Like, not only are they, like, not that great in terms of, like, they removed the gameplay part of Minecraft to some extent, but also the other issue of farms, to me, is the fact that, like, yeah, a lot of it is measuring out. If you watch it in real time, it's like, well, there's a lot of precision that is required here. So we're going to go 19 by 19, which means this is block 5. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Pocage, thank you very much for the tip. Appreciate money. It's wonderful. I use it for things. I've decided this challenge with the addition of a lava bucket. So far, I've made it to the Nether, and I think I've reached the end of progress. Oh yeah, if you give yourself the thing, which like totally, you feel free to. You can play however you want in your own world. But yeah, if you give yourself that, you got a huge leg up. You can get to the Nether like very quickly that way because you've already got the bucket, so you can skip a lot of steps. So I'm happy for you. I hope that you've enjoyed your run. Again, not everyone has all the time in the world to do the way that we do things. I'm a purist, but I'll admit that like yeah, we make some silly losses as a result of that, and not everyone wants to make silly losses. So we place a block here, and then we place 2 blocks here, and then a block there. Yep, this works. Actually, this needs to be another block out each one, but that's fine. So we'll see if this lines up with the end of that. I don't think it does, but it's by 1 block, which means it's actually expected. We'll see if this diagonally lines up. I think that diagonally lines up. Yeah, it looks like it does. We're fine. We could check coordinates, but this is a 19 by 19 area. So now we go into the center of this 19 by 19 area. I don't know how we perfectly do that. I'm assuming this is the center block here. So we'll just confirm, run through the center. And then in the center, we go up a few blocks and we start placing our wall. Yeah, we're gonna need to chop down a lot of trees to make this work, by the way. I should have just used a different block of, you know, like choice here. Like, I could have used any other block, but I went for quite an expensive one. No iron ingot today, but you did get a flame bow. You're doing the non-farm version. That's brutal, but it must be rewarding when it works. Also, do you see how quick that mangrove tree grew? And like actually looks like it's meant to. Also, have you noticed how we got mangrove dropper gills like 5 times, and we haven't got a single other type off them? I think they might be bugged and they might not show up, because obviously you wouldn't need other saplings as bad as them. Or I guess that would make it a bug. That'd make it a feature. But yeah, man, is that another update block just chilling in the sky there? I think whatever happened here is a sign we might need to take advantage of those. But yeah, we're gonna be chopping down a lot of oak trees today. In fact, we'll move the oak tree farm over to there, because it's fun to keep them separate, right? It's fun to keep our trees apart. Didn't get this get fixed in a newer beta. Are we in the latest beta right now? You know, let's hope it's not. It annoys me the chaoticness of you building in a square. Yeah, I think the most common comment that I ever get is always, why do you build the way that you do? And there's lots of answers to that question. None of them are probably going to make you, are going to give you the satisfaction that you're looking for, though. But yeah, move forward another day. I'd say, so far, you know, we're making like a little progress here, a little progress there. That's what's important. There is a baby villager in there, but oh wait, is he grown up? Or is that just, no, he's poking through. It's fine. We don't really need him right now. Although, you know, it wouldn't hurt to, every time we went there, take a villager, right? You know what, he'll come out when he's ready. That's fine. We need to get, again, reminder, we need to get 20 villagers, and breeding them over here is going to be a unique challenge, we could say. A very unique challenge. Also, still got a zombie. Oh, because he's wielding something. So this zombie's going to stay in the drive-thru forever, which is weird to me. So Cat, your hair's looking fly. I've been in this, like, phase for a while now. I moved to a new area. I moved to London, to the very city itself, and I don't have like a go-to place. I figured, you know what, they're all going to be the same. If you just show them a picture, what can they do? Like, how you can't do anything wrong looking at a picture. It's like, you know, McDonald's, like, they all have the same beef, they all have the same patties. Like, the worst thing they can do is, like, leave it on to, like, but no, okay, you know, McDonald's has issues, but it's rare. Like, that's why they're so consistent. And so I went to a place, golems cut my hair, and I just didn't like it at the end. Maybe I just gave him a bad reference photo, but I give the same one now. It's like, that's my, like, that's how you test, right? And I've got to find a place I like. I do sometimes travel back to where I used to live, and so sometimes I can just take advantage of that, I guess. You can use cacti to kill golems, or go the safe route and use campfires. Yeah, I think I'm going to use campfires. I think that's what I'm going to use. That is my plan. So yeah, and right around this, I guess at this back area here, we're going to plant our trees in a nice little formation. We'll place like pathway blocks around so we know exactly where the trees have to go. So one will go like here. One will go 4 blocks to the right. Well, you know, it's 4, right? You know, this seems about correct. Over here. And then on the other side, we just have to do that. And this helps us like stay on track with the guidelines, hopefully. Maybe it doesn't do anything like that at all. But I'm hoping it makes it a little bit easier to make a lovely little grid, as we are in fact doing. We could probably do them on all 4 sides, but I kind of like the stylistic decision to do it on just the one side over here. So that's 4 blocks in between. Oh, look, here's another thing. I'm building in a square, but I'm also building slightly... I think adding chaos to your square building is the only way to make your squares more interesting. You know, that's my hot take. I like what I'm doing. You know what? You might say I'm doing it wrong. I'd say you're doing it wrong. Yeah. Now the focus is on you, you don't like that so much, huh? No, I had a really busy day today, and there's something to be said for, like, the busiest... Oh, should we just kill him, by the way? Like, I'll take a second mangrove propagule just in case this one doesn't actually grow correctly, because it's been a while since we've had one that does. But, yeah, whole issue. This is a monumental day for Toy Cat. This is the personal growth you're witnessing here. I can't tell you enough about it. So on this one, I'm going to guess this is the middle. And so these are the blocks that should go out to the side. We'll confirm all of this later, because the middle should look like a middle, right? It shouldn't look like it's 3 blocks off center. But we'll see. Now we bring that through. Bring that over the side. What do you reckon, chat? Have we found the middle of this or not? I think we have. Oh, that actually looks really cool too. I like the way this accidentally has looked. Yeah, that's a fun way to build. A little hashtag in the center. Okay, so now we've got a center planned out. We build a little platform above it. I think it's 3 blocks above. Maybe it's 2 blocks above. It's probably 3. I think iron golems are 3 blocks tall. So we now go 3 blocks up, and that's where we start placing our beds. So for now, we're gonna need a little staircase up to that too. Always fun and frustrating. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. And then I guess we also need a 4th block. So something like this. And now that way there's a big enough head height. Yeah, 3 blocks. That should be good. So it's not the middle, says Eclaran 145. I mean, I'm looking at it. Ooh. Yeah, no, this is the middle. I think this is the middle. That actually looks nice. Not everyone can understand Toy Cat's true genius. It's not the middle. Man, okay, you're making me question myself now. Oh, actually, yeah, the square is way bigger on this side, and this is a rectangle. You can actually tell that it's not the middle. Oh, yeah, quite clearly. So I think that means that we're 1 block too far both directions this way, because both of these are rectangles. So the actual center is probably this block here, which I've not built on top of, so problem solved. So if this is the center, then these blocks I do need to remove. In fact, these ones as well. You know, this whole thing is a mess based on that becoming true. So we place a block there and then one there. And so now if that's the center, there's a 3x3 hole we have to leave. Okay, if you just ignore the chaoticness of how I build everything, chat. Trust me when I say this all works out. Trust me when I say this is all going to be fine. If you just ignore the chaos. At the end, we'll have something to show for it, okay? We'll have something to show for the chaos incarnate, of which there is certainly a lot of that. Okay, so this is where the beds are gonna go. Also, thank you, Nunya Business, Nunya. I like that clearly they asked you for your name. You're like, it's Nunya Business. Honestly, I think that, like, using names is, like, all sorts of benefits online. But, like, for places that are going to verify your name, for places that aren't, you don't need to make it first name, last name.
An extreme circumstance like Superflat survival to get you to use farms low.
It's the only way to progress, right? It was the only way I could progress. And so I had to. It's heartbreaking, you know? This is not the world I would have chosen for myself. But it's the world we're in, and so we've got to make it. We got to make the most of it, right? Also, we'll place a mud block over here too, and we'll also place, I don't know, like in the center, and that way I can get out if I need to. Also, you used up all the grass already, guys. Come on, fellas. This isn't okay. I guess we could place like a half slab to let the grass in. I'm not even sure. You built a square with even sides. There's no center. No, it was 19 by 19, right? I hope it was 19 by 19. If it's wait, okay. Let's confirm. I'm gonna chop down a tree and I'm gonna confirm with the wood bits we get. How did you get campfires? Says Debrian 2011. If you watch, I think it was yesterday's stream, it might be the one before, you can trade a fisherman for campfires, which is hugely useful. Like, and then, because campfires, you can break them to get 4 charcoal, and so that's been life improving, honestly. Okay, so just to confirm here, because this is going to be under it, so this will be under it this way. So, 1, this is block number 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is the center. Oh, no, wait. Let me try that again. So this is block 1. This is block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This should be the center here. However, this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, the only reason it's not centered is because this whole row hasn't been built yet. I'm very silly. Also, 360! Hey, we have a full revolution. Oh, and now we have a revolution +1 in channel members. So thank you so much, Kimiko and Rick F, for becoming new wives. That's right, when you become a channel member, you're officially signing a wife contract, and you've joined the, I guess, harem at this point, honestly. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the green name, the new emojis. There's a lot of fun little exclusives. Also, we got another giant tree. Damn it. It's just too big, right? What are we supposed to do with a tree that sized? Yeah, so I think we can easily bring that back in. It's gonna be great. So now we're now I think the important thing before we do any of this though is to start making space for where the village is gonna go, because this is gonna be a whole area. Okay, so just to walk you through the farm. This is where the iron golems are gonna spawn. They're gonna be flowed in. The reason they're gonna spawn here is because over here. Is this centered then or not? I really don't know. Over here, it might not be. That whole thing might be messed up now. Over here is where there's gonna be a villager. They're gonna be chilling in some water. They're gonna have some fletching tables. Not fletching tables. They're gonna have some looms, I guess. Your method of building makes it pretty clear why you don't do anything industrial, says Mr. Potato.knows. Ooh, yeah. You went hard, huh? It's I think there's a I think that the idea I think you've got the cause effect on that the wrong way around, right? Like the reason that I don't do industrial building is because of, you know, right? Like you I don't know. That's whatever. Like if you don't do something, of course you're going to be worse at that thing because you haven't done it, right? Like we learn through experiences. That's honestly the I'd say that's like the thing that makes us not humans, because you know animals do it too, but that's the thing that makes us alive, is that we have experiences that we live and we learn from. Just like everyone's favorite Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra to you too, Don Hughes. Why are we abracadabraing? Well, see, I'm gonna have to chop down the rest of the oak trees. I think there's only a couple left. I don't do projects, lol, they do me. Thank you very much for the $20 tip though, wow. That is, you know what? That is magic. Isn't it crazy? You gave me, you know, you got money through some, you know, United States-based source. You saved it, you put it in an account, you know, to spend whatever else. And then you can send that via a Californian company over to here in the UK. And then and then I can use it to buy goods and services, right? Like if I want a kebab, your $20 is going in big for that. Yeah, that's a life-changing difference. You know, if people don't think kebabs are life-changing, you haven't had the right kebab yet. Oh, that was scary. I took it a little bit slow. I figured I'd go chill, but I regret going chill in that one. Also, I think we have to chop down something up there. Yeah, let's use mud. Because we've got a shovel, but not anything else. Oh, let's get up there. The creation process is fluid, and okay, I need to remove this tip from earlier so I can read that. Every gem you show, there's 20 in the bin you're quite ashamed of. Yes, the funny thing about that's the funny thing about, like, I guess YouTube building in Minecraft is like I used to love. Something that I don't do anymore because I admit that like I'm the only one who loves this. But I used to love the concept of like just show something raw, show it how it really is, pure from start to finish. And even now, like even though I include editing and cuts and stuff like that, I still try to show you like what something is actually like, you know, rather than like making a world like this and then saying, oh, and we magically got lava because I figured it'd make things more interesting. It's like, no, it is hard. You know, it's like life. It's miserable, it's hard, and the number of challenges you're facing will make you go, why are we doing this again sometimes? But the end result is beautiful. You know, the feeling when you do achieve something is great. And like, I think making mistakes and all this stuff, learning by actually doing, you know, like making something, like rather than pretending everything is perfect all of the time, you might have a better time if you admit what's actually going down. I don't know. You know, maybe I'm the crazy one. Speaking of crazy ones, I'm now gonna check up, see if the baby villager has moved out yet. It's a shame. I'm upset to learn that he's just living in the composter with his father still, but that's okay. I think it's time to start placing some of these down. Yeah, I think we place that there and that there. Let me turn the rest of them into planks. Look at this, slowly building it. By the way, doesn't the new mangrove wood look incredible? Like, obviously, I wasn't even expecting to get it on this world, but then, you know, because of the fact that we're, oh, should we put that there or should we leave the gap? I think we'll leave the gap. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. So, Kat, you should be a motivational speaker. So the thing about motivational speakers, as defined by the Oxford Dictionary, is, no, I think that... Also, that's so weird. When you crouch place, it still opens the thing, even though you're... You know, let's not think about that too hard. Let's also not think about these blocks too hard. It works in every block that way. Let's see if the guy will still trade correctly. We'll work that out later. Yeah, let's go pick up the last of these. Do you like my campfire collection, by the way? I like it a lot. We've got a lot of oak saplings here. Mangrove wood looks like medium rare prime rib. You know, one of those things... Okay, ignoring the whole debate about, like, well, you know, isn't it weird that we eat, like, animal in the first place? And, like, the various parts... But, like, the fact that, like, you know, rib, when it comes to beef, is basically just saying, like, it's not quite steak, I know there's a difference, but, like, the way you cook it, it's colloquially just a steak, right? Like, there's... You know, it might as well be one, is what I'm saying. That's one of those lessons that takes some learning that no one ever told me about. And I was like, oh man, yeah, I don't like ribs, because I think of ribs and I think the pork ones. And you know, I feel as though we need to simplify word terms down. Rather than that's rib, that is cow. That is, or you know, maybe we could say beef, you know, because we describe the meat of animals as being different than the animals itself in some cases. Actually, it's only the major ones we do that for. And I know the reason, it's because of the French invasion of England and the fact that the French were the wealthy people for a while. So the French term for cow, boeuf, is what we use for the food, because that's how French people would eat. I know the whole thing, don't worry. But if you don't know, by the way, it's fascinating. English is like so many different languages tied together, because England was being in, you know, like, before it was a dominant empire in its own part, was a part of so many different places. Okay, so yeah, we've got a big old field of... Oh, it's raining again. I bet it's not even raining. I bet it's just a lie anyway. So now we need to make... in fact, I'll just come back with blocks of another type. Maybe dirt. Yeah, I guess we could use dirt for what we want to do. Or I'll use mangrove leaves, because I need to get rid of those. Will they decay, actually, when I chop down the tree? I'm not sure. Because those didn't decay. Let me tell you about the lack of their decaying. Would be nice if I had flowers around the oak trees. That would give you more bees. That's a good idea. I mean, I need to dye some... Do I have my bone meal? I don't. I need to dye some beds anyway. So, would be a good idea. Green wood is a good idea. Heck yeah, green wood is a good idea. Toy Cat is a weather-changing denier, says Emma Swift. You know, I'm just saying. It's pretty convenient that Minecraft wants you to think that it's raining, and then they give you this sort of information. I'm just saying. Maybe we should analyze where the evidence is coming from. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe if we all took a more Yeah, let's stop that for now. So I think I'll just grab, yeah, oak wood slabs, because we're going to need these later anyway. And then, I don't know, we'll use these 2 stairs. No, we won't. Yeah, let's use these stairs, and then let's craft a few more stairs. And whenever we need stairs, we'll use those. Just easy as that. 14 stairs, that's probably enough for what we're doing. If it's not, we'll find out quickly. Gilded rain will get you soul sand. I mean, think about it. You take the sand, you get a really sad, you get a really soulful rain, and then you get a soul sand. Okay, so we want to get some flowers now. Some red flowers in particular. And then we'll bone meal them where the trees are growing, because then there's a chance we get bees. And then, do we want bees, honestly? I think they add a little bit of life to the world, if nothing else, right? So let's grab 3 of these, and let's do it. So, Golem Farm is definitely not cheating, it's game design. I think, okay, so, some people say there is no such thing as cheating in a single-player game, and there's a fun argument for that. I would say there are lots of things that are, like, air quotes, cheating. I think in Minecraft, the line is usually drawn at what the game says turns off achievements. That's, like, the easiest place to draw a line, and so it's where people usually do. But, like, I think if you want to go further for yourself, you can say, yeah, I think that you're cheating one of the major game mechanics, and blah, 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 blah. But I think in general, if you're going around telling other people they can't do something because it's cheating, that's a little step further, right? Okay, so we got 9 flowers. Oh, dyeing wool is going to take so long if we do it this way. So I guess we'll dye the sheep, and then we'll shear the sheep. Okay. Oh, they're not going to get any... Oh, yeah, that's annoying. Also, didn't I have 4 sheep? Did one of them really never get in? Whatever, not my issue. So we'll break a hole through here, and then we'll put a slab on the top half of it. I don't know if grass can grow on the bottom half of a block. I've never tried. So we'll place another one there. And now the grass should be able to flow in naturally. Maybe. Also, yeah, I guess that it grew there, so it must do something. And then we'll grow all of the sheep. We'll make them... Oh, you can't make it red unless they've already got... Oh, okay, that's an annoying fact, isn't it? It's fine, it's fine. Okay, so next up, we throw this away. And we need to now make staircases up for the villagers to their little platforms. We'll do that off to the side over here. This could lead to some confusion. Okay, so stairs, slab, stairs, slab. Okay, easier said than done. And yeah, getting them up here is going to be a little bit of a pain, but I'm hoping it just goes according to plan. I don't know how many blocks up we're going to go for. I think 6 is just a nice way to use the same number for each side. And so now on the exact same way, we go over here, and we do the same thing. We have 6 blocks of stairs. Actually, you know what? Let's make sure we've got the idea for this one correct first. So when they get up here, right over here in the center, I think this is the center. Let's confirm it's the center, right? Just make this totally fine. Oh, actually, I think, no, the center is 1 block out the wrong direction. I think this is the center. Yeah, if I do the exact same from that side on this side, I think I discover that very quickly. Also, huzzah, IBX Toycat. Glad to have paid my taxes for 7 months towards the regime. Long live Toycat. Toycat is yes. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy funding the regime, as you put it. That's a fun description. No, this is the center right here. Right? This is the center. Are there still achievements on this world? I've lost track. They turned off and then they turned on the update afterwards. I like to believe that someone at Mojang was listening and they're like, you know, it doesn't seem fair that they turn off and then retroactively did it. I'm not even sure, honestly. Okay, so this is... Also, what is happening there? Is that sheep getting hurt? Oh, he's just red. Never mind. Please just count. No, we're going to do it solely by looking. And so be the consequences if it doesn't work. Okay, so let's just go through here now. And then... You know, eventually we'll work this out, right? Eventually, just mathematically... No, yeah, we'll count. That's a good idea. right after we go to sleep. I don't like having to move all the way across the world to do this. Although it does despawn mobs. That's. Oh wait, also, wait, no, my villagers, they're gonna get pillaged. No, they're not. They're fine. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna bring a bed with me. I think that's my. That's what I've got to do. I think. I think that's something I shouldn't be leaving up to chance. So I think I will stop doing that. Like the stream in Toycat should count. Like the stream in Toycat should count. Man. Oh, like the stream if Toycat should count. That's what you're saying. Who thinks that Toycat should count? The only way to let me know is to like the stream. If you do positive things for me, I'll do positive things for you. How about that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a bed over here this time. Just to be a little bit safer. You should make a mob grinder with water for efficient mob loot. I don't think I really need, like, mob loot to that scale. Like, I need iron golem loot. I need, like, several dozen things, right? But otherwise, I think we're mostly fine. Light count immediately spikes. Oh, God! Wait, why are you alive still, mister? Okay, yeah, those villagers are totally dead, by the way. There's no way there wasn't a villager or a zombie somewhere. Also, wait, what? Okay, they're over here. I was like, where did they go so quickly? I guess that's not going to work. We got to, like, jump up here and then jump backwards. Okay, did we get them on the ledge yet? We didn't. We need to go a little bit further. There we go. And now they're on the water. We swim them across. But yeah, like, if you think I should count, like the stream, there you go. That's you do something for me, I'll do something for you. You think counting's so good? You're a nerd. You think numbers can describe everything? No, it is funny. There is a certain type of player, and I'm not gonna knock it too much because it's like it's a way of playing that genuinely does think that like farms are the only way to play Minecraft. Why would you do anything else? Like it doesn't make any sense. And I think it's like, I think it's just worth knowing for those people that, yeah, other people do play Minecraft different ways. If you know that, you have a better time in general. So yeah, we now have 6 villagers here out of the 20 that we need. It's gonna be a lot of villager time. And yeah, I guess if we need to know where the center is on this. Let's do the boring maths. So this is block 2, right? This is 1, this is 2. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 10. This is definitely the center, left to right wise. So now we just need to prove if that's the center or where the center is that way. So this is block 2. This is block 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the center, meaning this is the actual center block. So I'll just like, I'll place blocks there and there. Although actually later they're all going to be removed anyway. This is the center block, so this is the 3x3 area, which I have actually done correctly, up above at least. So now we can remove this all later, but for now, just it's important to see. Yeah, actually let's remove it now. Let's make sure, just for the sake of my own sanity. Maths is lame, just trust your heart. We did get a lot of likes on the stream. Thank you, internet. No, I feel as though, you know, so many YouTubers just say like, oh yeah, I like the video, man. No explanation given. Or if they give an explanation, it's always like a, you know, it's usually self-serving to some extent, which is like fine. I think that's honesty. But I also feel as though the reason that it always works better when you say like, oh yeah, even if it's something dumb like, yeah, you want to see me count, like the video, or even just look at the like counter, see how fast it goes up. People like being part of something more than just like, yeah, I'm just liking it just because. That's why people are like, welcome to the toy army. Do you want to become an IBX toy kitten? I like toy kittens as a brand name, by the way. That's what you are, subscribers. If you want to be, because you're not here, we respect calling you what you want to be called. Unless your name is Steve, we don't recognize Steves over here. So yeah, I think we should like place some torches under here. We actually can make quite a few torches, which is nice, just to prevent mobs from spawning in the vicinity of this, you know, just seems like it's a smart thing. So one under here, but like move back 2 blocks. One under here. Is this 3x3? It is. Okay, one under here, but move back 3 blocks. So right here. And then we'll do the same with what would be the blocks around here. So easy as that. And then also over here. Okay, I think that's just there. And so that's going to provide a little bit of light, a little bit less mob spawning. They're kind of close together, but again, it's not about perfect efficiency. It's just about we're going to create some darkness. We don't want zombies to spawn in and destroy our little stockpile of villages that we're slowly making. So now we know where the exact center is. It's right there, which means that, yeah, doing this on each side is going to be a pain. But we don't need to care about each side. Both of these now do that. And so this is where the villages are going to be. It's actually going to be a block down below. So I'll place a half slab there. So I can place like a slab on the side of it. And then we'll place on the side over here a couple of wood blocks. And so this is where the villages are all going to be. We have 10 villages all in one little hole here. And then we'll do the exact same thing on this side. We have just over here a ton of villagers all living in a little hole. So that's the point of this farm design. The whole goal that we're doing today, you should make little dirt huts for your villagers just to be safe. Now, I like to live on the edge. I like to live on the edge. I don't know if you've noticed, but that is how I do things here. Okay, so now the whole goal of the mob farm is to get 10 villagers on each side. If there's 20 villagers, they'll continuously spawn golems to protect them. Okay, to be murdered for my iron. But they all need to have professions, and they all need to have beds. So, how do we give them professions and beds? Well, the professions thing is going to be simple enough. We just... For now, we use... I guess we could use, like, leaves or something. Yeah, we use some leaves. There's a ton of those lying around. We use mangrove leaves just to be quirky. Because we do have too many of those, one might say. So let's just climb up these vines. Or let's not climb up these vines. Can you not climb from water onto vines? That's an interesting fact. Wonder if there's a reason. So we just climb up here. Or we don't. Okay, let's do it. I can climb vines. There we go. Get to the top and share it. We're using vines because they're a semi-transparent block. There's no other good reason to it. If you're thinking there is, don't worry. Oh, my inventory management. So bad. There's no reasoning to it. We just kind of want a block. So let's jump down. Let's place... Honestly, we don't need them. We're not going to want them. Same with this rotten flesh. Same with this gunpowder. We could theoretically want gunpowder soon, actually, but I don't. And then we'll also combine the axes together and just make a little bit safety. Place down this torch so we can... I don't know. Can you place torches on... Oh, you can place torches on path. It's slightly floating. Can you see that? Wait, I'm gonna show you that. Do you see the little float? It's floating by a pixel. That's very odd. Whose iron farm is this? I mean, okay, I think there is a fascinating argument, like, can you own the design to an iron farm? Especially one that's, like, so standardized. But, in case you're curious, it's not my, like, it's not my place to talk about or argue or care about, if I'm being honest. Also, I can't stack these together. I've got 2 separate stacks of mangrove leaves. Not gonna think about that one, I guess. Just place one of those here. And the rest of these go around there. And so the same's gonna happen over here. We're gonna place... copyright Toy Cat? Maybe. No, there is a very interesting argument for, like, do you... no, you trade llama... there is a very interesting argument about... Also, I think all of those wood blocks might need to be something too, but whatever, it's not my issue. There's a really interesting argument about whether it is or isn't that we could, like, have a lot of fun diving into. But for now, again, I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again. This is Silent Whisperer's design. Silent Whisperer, as far as knowing how janky bedrock mechanics work, he's the god. He understands it on a level that mere mortals like us wish we could. And by mere mortals like us, I mean, like, people who don't. Again, there's a whole tech community who's watching this going, haha, Toy Cat, you don't know the T-flop flip-floops. Oh, this is an amateur mistake. I can't believe you're making YouTube videos while you don't know the fleet floop beep boop. But I'm sorry to those of you for people like us. Also, I definitely should be making this out of dirt because it'll be easier to destroy later, which is like what I kind of want to do. But yeah, now we're gonna get the villagers inside of here. We're going to see how easy that is to do, actually. It might be that it's so tricky that we need to try something else. But yeah, let's, oh gosh. You should use Lav Whisper Design, says Blob. 2793. I have had people telling me non-stop during this stream, like, why aren't you using XYZ design? Aren't you going to do... And it's like, okay, you know what? I appreciate that there's lots of fun designs to you. Oh no, okay. But to me, the whole struggle here... Oh no. Please stop bouncing. Okay, we'll use... Yeah, we need to make this safer for... Okay, this is just... This is a terrifying way to just dangle babies around. So now we just need to get them around there. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Are they... Is he alive? He's alive. So what's the best way to... What do you reckon, chat? Do we just make the staircase taller? And then eventually... Oh, I'm not even sure. Okay, so we'll try it over here. No, 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 no. Go through the block. Go through the block. Okay. Where are they? Right now? There they are. This is the most frustrating mechanic. Like, what is happening here, you know? Come on, just... Where are they? Okay, that's just... You kind of... This is making fun of me at this point, right? There we go, there we go. We're down. A little bit more damage than I'd like, but it's fine. We're going to now get down ourselves. That was a lot of damage. Get it down ourselves, just make a bed and sleep in it. I'm actually going to die to a golem if I'm not careful. Just run over here. Simple. I hope we wake up before the slime hits us. Ooh, almost didn't. So we're going to break that because we don't want the villagers to associate themselves with it anytime too soon. Shaken baby syndrome. So now we're going to do that, but without adult villagers. And then also, you know, continuously, it's going to be a whole thing. Impressive skills, says Kit Kat. Yeah, it's I don't want to say that that was graceful in the slightest. I don't want to take any even partial credit on that. Also, these sheep are definitely despawning, right? That's very odd. Yep, there's two. There was 3. Now there is 2. Also, yeah, I guess we just have to... I guess we have to run away from these every now and then. Do I have any mangrove wood? I don't. Let's use now as an opportunity to get some. Bring it back. And then maybe bring the babies back from the village to here. You should talk to Silent Whisper and ask if he knows any bugs or glitches to get lava. See, now that is a gray area. So for this series, I'm not doing the typical YouTuber. I'm gonna give this to myself using commands, or I'm gonna do some off-camera. Whoa, just trust me, I totally found it. Is using bugs okay though? Like I watched someone who beat Minecraft in adventure mode, and I was like, oh yeah, of course you can do it. Then I didn't realize like a mistake they found, and their trick was like, we'll go back to an early adventure mode, then bring it back. And like they had to do some like farm modding to get there, and I was like, well, you know, I'm not sure if I'm in love with that. Not sure if I'm in love with that. And so, okay, we're gonna get out of here. Bedrock is bugs. Yeah, and that's where it gets even more complicated, because I would say usually using obvious bugs is not okay, but Bedrock has so many, air quotes, obvious bugs that have been around for so long that they're only definable as features at this point. Trying to call them anything but would be disingenuous. And so that muddies the waters a little bit, for sure. That's before we think about all of the other things in here, which we're just not going to for now. Okay, so we've got a few more potatoes, hopefully enough to make the villagers breed if they've not already. The bots are back, Lamau. Yeah, thank you to Kat for being and also to Nightbot, it seems, but for being here, helping out on the. Yeah, it is crazy that, again, to me, that like there is an industry around targeting Minecraft streams, like it says. That's clear. Whatever, it's a weird thing. But thank you, Way. Okay, so now we make ourselves a... Should we make a mangrove boat? That'd be a fun treat. I think we're gonna have to, actually. So let's make a mangrove boat, huh? Yeah, let's do this. That's gonna be a fun little... Oh yeah, red boat. Sexy. And we'll just place the rest of these in here. I'm hopefully not gonna... Someone remind me about those, because I know I'm gonna forget them otherwise. I'm not sure about after Bedrock came out, but console version used to have at least one dupe glitch in every update. Yeah, no, that's that is a That is something... There were whole channels whose existence were just dedicated to telling you about the latest duplication glitch. And I thought that was the dumbest thing because before creative mode came out, I understand. It's like a way to play creative mode without creative mode. After it came out, it's just like, why are you, who are you doing this for, you know? Like I just couldn't wrap my head around. But again, the videos would always get hundreds of thousands of views. So, I never really understood it. I think there are all sorts of things that don't seem like they make sense on the surface that people actually love. I think that's one of the tips for being successful on the internet, is trying to work out why things that sound like they shouldn't work are actually great ideas, and why things that sound like they're great ideas are terrible ideas. You can drive yourself insane spending too much time thinking about it, but it is an essential skill in this industry, whether you want it to be or not. Okay, so flexing on servers. But like, yeah, you'd have to be... The only benefit then is like cheating in worlds where people explicitly have asked you not to cheat, and so therefore being being a dick, like that's the best defense we have for it. I guess people want cheats off, but like you're cheating. You're like, you know, like just be honest with yourself and say, okay, or if you really want to go a crazy way, you know, you can modify your save file so it says that it just feels like a lazy intermediate of like admitting you're cheating, but like not fully admitting it, you know? But maybe I'm being silly. Maybe I'm missing the big point here. Also, yeah, make sure we're getting full use from these pumpkins. I think it might be worth trading a few every now and then with this guy. It'll get a lot of progress with him, give me some emeralds, and get me closer to some golden carrots, which would be nice. Or we could just keep eating more, could just keep buying more pumpkin pies. A little bit of a flex right there. You're fine to do something till it impedes on other people's fun. I think, isn't it funny? That's the gaming rule, right? I would argue you're actually fine to say that actually, if we're trying to measure accomplishment and other things, then that is interfering with your fun. Like if you make a system look more fake, you know, if you pretend you've done something by hand when you haven't, you have to some extent devalued everyone else's stuff. Like, not really. It's a very hard to make argument. But I think there is an argument there that some people could make. But the rule that most people agree on is that you can do whatever you want as long as you don't mess with people in multiplayer. That's when it becomes like an unacceptable type of cheating. However, I've always found that I found that interesting because we agree that for gaming, and in the real world, everyone agrees with it until you realize like. Because it's the exact rules in the real world. Like, as long as you're not messing with someone, I don't mind what you're doing. But then we come up with all sorts of reasons why we do mind what someone's doing. You know, like, some people invoke like, morality. Some people invoke religion. There are all sorts of weird things that we'll use. But inevitably, like, what your business is becomes other people's business. Speed running achievements, any percent glitches allowed, world record. Oh god. I wonder if Bedrock has such a category, right? Okay, so we bring them up here. Like, nice and slowly. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we need more stairs. I think that's my pro tip. So we're gonna move these guys down. Oh, I forgot to get dirt. I needed dirt. And then we'll place stairs going up here. So one stairs there. And then, do we have another? Well, we'll place our half slab here. And then place the stairs.
Apparently my friend's cursed. He created a new random seed world in hardcore. He's a Java player. It spawned him in a lava aquifer again, this time in a hardcore world, lol.
Man, see, on the one hand, that sucks. That is like a little bit cursed, right? Also, stop taking damage, baby. You're being very selfish right now. On the other hand, getting that like at spawn, like even though it sounds like it sucks, it's actually way better. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay, so these guys have taken a lot of damage. I don't know how you can even heal a villager. We might just be losing villagers as we do this, which is gonna be a bad thing. Should we just make a staircase up on the side? Yeah, I think that's what we've got to do. We've just got to have as great as this mess is, although we'll remove some blocks here and there, just make it a little bit safer. I feel that'd be a really fun challenge, though. Yeah, no, the how did we get there speedruns on Java is apparently like a fairly like, you know, there are multiple people fighting for it, is what I mean. Oh, stop it, please. I guess this is partially my fault. I'm using the momentum in the wrong way. Okay, so we bring him up. And now I need, from here, I then need to go a little bit higher up. And then we need to, like, kind of drag him round. They're not caring about my direction. They only care about my position. So what we'll do is we'll... Okay, so this is definitely high enough up that if I get them mid-bounce, I can bring him in... Oh! Oh! Okay. Ouch. Yeah, we're definitely going to kill these villagers. Yeah, I think just making a staircase separate to this, kind of jumping them over that way. Yeah, it's gonna suck to do, but we should just commit, right? Or we could just make a ladder, honestly. Yeah, how about we just do that? How about, new idea here. What if we just make a ladder? And then we climb the ladder with the boat. Just read the villagers already in there. For them to breed, they're gonna need all the conditions of a village, which might cause me issues. I haven't considered whether it will or not, but I think it might. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a lot of ladders. I think 9 will do it, actually. And then we just have something for the ladders to go on. I'm using mud here, which I can, of course, make some more space for mud by making this farm have more of these half slabs. Get as much of that, get as much of that stuff in there as we can. You know, just we want grass to be able to get into our farm. This is a very strange thing we've created there. And now we can make oh, so we're gonna go to sleep. Let's go to sleep with the boat still on me. I wonder if that even works, you know? I hope that those green sparkles are a sign that healing is gonna come. So just murder you, kill your offspring, go to bed in the bed. Kill you too, go to... There we go, nice. Put water on the floor so they don't take full damage. Can you lift boats up vines? Yeah, I think... Okay, wait, yeah, no, here's my idea. We're gonna go to the right a little bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now... Oh, it's a little bit... We need more, I think. We'll use leaves, whatever. Just nice, easy. And then we just... We bring them over like they're a crane payload, you know? Also, leaf blocks, they won't suffocate in. So as you can see, they're right across from it. So we just need to... Come on, guys. This isn't as hard as you're making it. This isn't as hard as you're choosing to make this for yourself. Just settle down. Come on. There we go. There we go. We did it. We did it. We got a second boat. Eventually the babies will stack in. Oh, okay, they're growing up into each other. That's gonna be a problem. Oh wait, because he's a nitwit, he has to be murdered too, right? So maybe we should breed them. Green sparkles on bed. Bed claimed by villager. Not anymore. It's not. Okay, so yeah, this is insanity. I think can we breed the villagers that are here? Like, I guess they'll need workstations. Is there a good reason why we shouldn't chat? If you are a technical person who has been spending all day, like, you know, like, talking about my inefficiencies, use now as this opportunity, you know, like, being mad about not using the right design or the right this or that. Now's your opportunity to do something useful with all that energy. Tell me if I am, tell me if I've, like, if there's a way that I can breed the villagers here. You can breed them out workstations, all they need is beds. Oh, is that true? Oh, so I can just place the beds in the center that I need to place anyway. And then we'll be good. Okay, nice. I hope that's true for bedrock. You know, I think you play bedrock, right, Hips, right? Nitwits can breed. I mean, I don't want to get all eugenics on this, but yeah, that's a good enough joke by itself. I don't want to say anything more. Grr, angry energy. No, yeah, a lot of, like, a problem that the internet has of engagement. It was like I was saying, the internet's like a text-based medium. And, like, most people don't, you know, because it's an entertainment medium. You're relaxing and you're being entertained. Which means that because you're relaxing and because you're being entertained in this way, you're not likely to just say something for the sake of saying something. So it's the extreme stuff that invokes the most intense emotional reactions that people tend to. Okay, so you can't place ladders on these, by the way. So that's floor number 1 here. I guess we just place a block here, place a ladder on that. We can't. If we remove the ladder, place it 1 block higher up. I know this doesn't work because otherwise someone would have done it by now. If I could just jump out, no, that doesn't work. Not at all. So we just need to get some ladders for those blocks there. Okay, so yeah, okay. This is insanity that we're going through right now. But it'll all be better next time, okay? It'll all be better next time. We can now make beds, and then we can breed villagers. And then once we've bred villagers, how many beds do we need? Like, too many beds? We'll get the last ones done by not beds. So we'll actually just place our beds right up on top here. This, in case you're curious, is where the beds go. We can place 1 beds, 2 beds, not like that though. 2 beds, not like that though. 2 beds, 3 beds. 4 beds, 5 beds, 6 beds, 7 beds. So we do 7 on each side, then we'll have like 3 on the little gap here. It'll be great. Minecraft has a literal subset of villagers that are intrinsically too unintelligent to be useful, and the game basically encourages you to get rid of them. Kind of sus as Game Boy Kid. Yeah, I've always wondered, okay, you know, you can go both ways in it, right? You can make the argument that Mojang is made entirely useless villagers and says to you, hey, do whatever you want with these guys, but they're not going to benefit you in the slightest. But you can also say, isn't it nice that they teach young players? Oh, also we can dye the beds red. So we'll make the other ones on the other side red. Show them my favorite villagers. How are you getting a bed in your inventory like that? It's called pick block. Every single time I show it off, someone finds it new and novel, and that's fun. Okay, so red beds all the way. Nice. And so now there's 14 beds here. If we give food to villagers, they'll create new guys, and because they're in boats, it'll be great. I'm using one of your agency scenes while watching a stream. That's awesome. There is one particularly efficient way to get the villagers for an iron farm. In this essay, I will... That's what it feels like, right? That's what it feels like. And, like, I think it's that thing I was saying. Like, it's particularly impassioned responses are a thing that are likely... That's why people... Have you ever noticed that there are all sorts of streamers out there who seem to be terrible people, but yet they seem to be able to stream still? Wow, I mean, but aren't they terrible? And it's like, well, actually, they've worked out that in this world of engagement-based, you know, XYZ, that actually you don't need to be good, you just need to engage people. You just need people to... And it turns out people are just as engaged in hatred as they are in like. The whole reason that like so many newspapers and channels exist is because, yeah, we love a good hate. We love a good hate. Don't you hate charities? Okay, here's one that will make you mad. Charities that claim that they're there to fix a problem, but they spend all the money on like flying out their staff on like expensive holidays to go examine the problem, and they, you know, raise awareness. Oh, do you want to get mad at that? People taking your money, hard-working people's money, using it for that? Oh, doesn't it just make you feel mad? Yeah, I bet it does. Don't you want to hate those things? Love to hate Jake Paul. Same thing. Guy worked out. They're like, man, I'm getting just as many views and love and all the stuff when I'm being hated, because every time someone hates me, talks about me, it's just as much advertising if they say, yeah, this is good. Like, let's be honest. If one of your friends says, yeah, there's this great TV show, you got to watch it. Do you watch it every single time? No. If someone says, there's this guy, he's got the most punchable face, you need to see him right now. You know, it's almost more infectious. Same with political, like, rather than sharing, like, oh, did you hear about this really good thing, like, our side's been doing recently? We actually just lowered the rate of, you know, inflation by 4% using some smart fiscal policy. No. It's, do you hear what the people on the other political team are doing? They literally want to send people to insert place here. Hi, Toycat. Thanks. Been around since TU4. See, that was one update before creative mode. That is very old school. You qualify for the veterans discount, I think. But no, that is nuts. Do you find it strange villagers breed similarly to animals? They need to be given food to breed. I think that while Mojang does a really good job on like trying to teach people about animals, they do a very good job at dehumanizing people as well, whether intentionally or not. Who knows? You know, conspiracy theory. They actually want to dehumanize people because then they can pay less wages to their non-human. No, yeah, it's a weird situation. As an ace person, I can assume that babies are brought to the player via parrot. It's true. There's a big old mob in there. You know, just because you like, you know, the 1 and 11 in a blackjack game, doesn't mean you can. You know, I'm not gonna make that terrible ace joke. Really punchable? How so? Yeah, exactly. Right. Don't you just love to get a bit of hate in there sometimes? And like I don't like that it's a thing that like I don't want that to be a human trait. But we do have it. And you know, like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, that's just what like other people are like. But no, the thing that holds together political camps more than anything else is hating people in the other political camp in most cases. Like, oh, let me tell you what those people have done. You know, the party of either insert current president and or, you know, former orange president. Like, you hear about what they did. Let me tell you about what they did. You're not gonna believe it. So yeah, we're now gonna breed some villagers up there. We're gonna bred some villagers up there, and we're gonna see. Apparently, they don't need workstations. If that's true, that'll save me a lot of pain. So just, is this good? You gonna produce some babies? We'll give them plenty. Do they need to be out of the boat, maybe? Okay, so I need to put water down there, by the way. ASAP. Shall I use the fish water, and then just put the fish somewhere? Let's put the fish down. Nah, okay, let's use the fish water. Let's not use the fish water, I should say. Okay, so we're gonna go place that down, scoop it up, go replace it in there. I think we're probably gonna have to break one of these blocks and then replace them. Do we have the ability to do that? We do. So just right there. Oh gosh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to like place it on this. Is there a way to? Okay, I've made a horrible mistake here. Okay, we'll place a solid block here, so that we can place on the other side of it. We're gonna have to break multiple blocks to do this, huh? Okay, so this is gonna be water. Villagers have slightly different mechanics when they're in water for reasons I can't. Again, I'm not a tech player. Can't explain it to you. I can tell you that it's true, and you can try and trust me that we need the villagers to be in water while they're working on their stations. Okay? Trust me on that very strange, not very logical thing. And now trust me when I say, okay. So I gave them do you think they can't trade while they're in their boats? Do you think that's what it is? Oh yeah, no, they're breeding. They're breeding. Okay, perfect. So if they can breed up here, if they can bred up here, then we just give them. Yeah, we'll get them out of the boat actually. Okay, so now eventually, look, we've got 5 babies. We just push them down the hole, except the nitwit. He doesn't go down the hole. Yeah, oh no, no! I didn't place the hole back down. And so the baby villager just got out. Defeating the whole point of the breeding to begin with. So yeah, we have to kill you in a... Okay, they're just gonna keep breeding. Please don't fall down the hole. Okay, please, fall down the hole now. Okay, Mr. Villager. I would like it if you did that for me. I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna make this happen myself. If not, just fall down the hole. Actually, he might grow up to be a nitwit, but we'll hope not. And then, yeah, let's just push all the babies down. If that's... Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. We're good. So he's going to protect his child, but it's fine. Down the hole we go. And so eventually they'll grow up and there'll be a bunch of adults in there. Hopefully, oh wow, already they grow up. And so these guys just keep on reproducing in the meantime. 16 carrots for you. And 16 carrots for you. There should be plenty of reproductive space, because look how many beds we have lying around here. Do you see the number of beds we have? Yeah, that's enough beds that they can just keep breeding, happily creating children, which we throw into our hole. And so yeah, we're gonna have to do the same thing over there right about now. Yeah, you know what? While we wait for them, they've got plenty of food. Let's go chop down more trees. That's the big task we've got to be doing. So let's make sure we're doing it. There's lots of trees that are growing. Let's chop them down. They grow up so fast. Yeah, the whole thing we're doing today is basically we are breeding people into captivity. We are treating them like zoo animals so that they will give us a resource that we value later. And don't worry, guys. You might be thinking, whoa, Mojang. But they taught me that you shouldn't tame foxes. You can only trust foxes. And so Minecraft's got pretty good lessons for people you care about. No, I've been thinking about this, and like from a PR perspective, okay. So the reason that Mojang put so much care into like giving off this like nature-y friendly, environmentally friendly vibe is two reasons. One is that it helps keep their staff on board with making Minecraft great. People hate working for things that they feel are doing the enemy. You know, like, wouldn't you hate working for a giant soulless corporation that like, I don't know, raided mines in Uganda or something? You might hate that. Maybe you'd like it. I'm not sure what your favorite job field is. Also, I keep hearing like rumbling sounds, like there's an explosion happening. Like, I'm sure there's no explosion, but I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna make sure, because one time there was an explosion that happened in my boiler, but my current boiler shouldn't explode. I'm pretty sure it's not the type that can explode. Man, it is scary that like, yeah, there's just a gas line that runs through most people's property in the UK. And like, it might explode, who knows? So let's push you out that hole. Can't do that. Definitely want to get the babies in there sooner rather than later though. Okay, so we're gonna watch as the villagers breed, and I'm gonna check, make sure there's not been an explosion. Ah, it's fine. I'm probably imagining it. You know, if you just tell yourself you probably imagined it, anytime something bad happens, you'll live a happier life. Also, oh my god, he went down the hole. Honestly, that messes my count. Okay, chat, how many villagers are in there now? There's 3 adults, and there's at least a baby. Maybe 2 babies. So if we throw these guys in, we'll have at least 8. But we want to have exactly 20, so that's actually a problem. We need to count these very specifically now. Okay, this is... How many villagers do we have? So we've got 3 adults, and we've got 1 child that I can see. Is that 2 children? Okay, I'm gonna need the most skilled counters in the world to help me here. How many villagers do we have in there? I'm counting 5. 3 adults, 2 children. Yeah, that's what I'm counting with. Remove the nitwits. Yeah, I have to kill the nitwit later. It's gonna be heartbreaking. 3 adults, 2 kids. Okay, so now we throw you guys in there, and that makes 8 adults. But we're gonna kill one later, but it's 8. So we get 2 more in there, which I can do quite easily, thankfully. Happen to have some lying around right here. 2 more adults that aren't nitwits. You know, no offense to nitwits, but you're bringing our entire society down. But no, yeah, the reason that games like, I think the reason that, like, this is a thing I've learned about PR, as I've, you know, I've learned a thing or two. And one of the things that I've learned is, like, you need to show people you're good where they don't expect you to be good. And so a game like Mojang would be fodder for all this stuff, unless they impress the people that would be attacking them later now. So let's jump. Can we do it? Nope. Cannot do it. Oh, God. Oh, no. Run this way. Oh, they're stuck in the wall there for some reason. Okay. No. Please don't tell me they died. No, stop it. Oh, why do I not have my axe right now? What is happening to you? Stop. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Did they die? That is beyond frustrating. That is... It's okay. It's okay. You know what? This is boat physics in Minecraft. You gotta be chill. You gotta just accept. Sometimes your villager gets trapped in a nonsensical contraption and dies. Sometimes it happens. Okay. We're 90 minutes in, but we're sticking with this one. You know, this is my first iron farm. I'm gonna make some mistakes here and there. It's perfectly okay. So we're gonna make a few more ladders. Clearly we need to go up higher. We're gonna make an axe. We'll make a second axe too. Oh, that's a pickaxe. I don't want that. We'll make a second axe too, just so we're ready for the inevitable breaking of that. And let's go. I think the boat guy may take may die from full damage later. Let's hope not, huh? Let's hope not. Okay, so we'll place a mud block there. And then we'll place 3 ladders down. Should we go a block higher up even? Let's go a block higher up, sure. Okay, so now walk around over to here. So like something that annoyed me. I was booking I booked some flights to America earlier. And also they might be breeding in there. I actually don't know. Also, where'd my village? Okay, he's still around here. No, no. No. Okay. Oh. This is harder than it looks. Okay, so we need to make sure that these guys do it perfectly on their side. Which we'll do in a sec. Actually, these guys don't have any food yet, so it's gonna be easy. Maybe build a bridge. Yeah, that's a good idea. Whew. So that's frustrating. That boats have such nonsensical physics in Minecraft, but that's fine. And so you know, if you know your like the airline, like one of the biggest criticisms people are gonna have of you when you fly. Don't worry about it, so you can't. It's like having kids in real life. You just accept you're gonna have traffic losses. I mean, honestly, if you have 6 kids in real life, you know you can let a few of those children die, and no one's gonna be like, oh no, what happened to? You're gonna be like, yeah, okay, that's honestly good job on growing up with this many. Like, I think the current system, you know, I was saying earlier, like the number of rooms you have in your house, the number of beds you have, the times number of children you have. That's a scary system, because if you can only have, you know, 3 children via this system that you've made. Also, let's go shear some leaves. We'll use oak this time, just to be simple. Oh, you can't place ladders on leaves, right? Okay, never mind. I guess we should be using dirt. It'd be so much smarter for us to use dirt. In fact, let's go grab some dirt. We're gonna be placing a lot of blocks. Let's just save ourselves some pain. Make a leaf platform above the holding pen. Didn't China do that? But no, yeah, I think the old system's so much better. Just like have a ton of children, see which ones grow up. Maybe the best ones grow up. Maybe, you know, there's some like survivalist logic there. If it's in Constellation, my first bedrock iron farm was in Scorched, and there was way more frustration. Man, Scorched. I still think that was such a fun little map we put together there. I liked it a lot. Why are you attempting this in the beta? Says 0 is nothing. Because if you play the beta, it doesn't count as cheats when you play a Superflat world. Which again, to me that's important. I mean, it shouldn't be, but it is. You know, just like how everything you care about is dumb and stupid, and you know will one day leave you and make you question why you cared about it to begin with. Same thing's true for everything I care about, but it doesn't mean I don't care. You'd be a horrible parent, so I can't say epic distraction. Nah, I think that the way you gotta be a good parent is you just gotta believe in yourself. And then everything else comes naturally, probably. That's almost certainly facts. Yeah, we're gonna harvest some potatoes, I guess, some carrots. We're gonna need these later. We're gonna need a lot of these later. It's weird because I always give them so many carrots, and then I don't know how I end up with like so few babies, given the resulting effort. But it's fine. Okay, we've got 9 carrots. Yeah, 9 isn't enough, is it? We're gonna need to... Maybe I have some grown over there that I can take. I have a phobia of vomit. I think a lot of people have a vomit phobia. I think, honestly, it's weird. Everyone has, like, a bodily fluid that disgusts them. And it's strange, because, like, either we should all hate all the bodily fluids together, or no one should hate any. But instead we got a weird phase where it's like, okay, blood, fine. Vomit, no. I know, I would be lying if I didn't have my own, but I'm gonna leave those private to save the internet from causing me pain later on down the line. I'm gonna need these string later, but for now we'll just throw it in the chest. Nice and simply. I especially hate spit/saliva. Yeah, see, to me that's not gross. To me, spit saliva. Okay, you know, I'm sorry. This is gonna happen to you now, James is a giant peach. But because I was so dehydrated a few days ago, I woke up and my tongue was covered in like a white paste, and like that's just what my saliva was, like dry mouth, I guess. Yeah, it was rough. You only need to give them free bread. Yeah, right, free bread to breed. I work in a hospital, so I can't be scared of bodily fluids, but saliva is so gross. See, saliva is the one that people need to exchange for one of, like, you know, like, you can make the arguments like, well, every other fluid is like, well, da 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 da. But, like, saliva's the one you do for the, you know, for, yeah, whatever, you know. If you have exactly 20 beds, they'll never breed more unless you have other beds too close or they're linked to another bed. Yeah, that bed on the ground's gonna mess me up, huh? What does this come to, lol, says B. Watts. Absolute insanity. Okay, so now we make a dirt ladder over here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should probably get down and jump onto a ladder or something. Pro tip, use ladders to break your fall. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Enough. That should be high enough up that we can be pretty reliably fine. Then we'll have like a dirt, like little we'll have like a leaf platform, something that they can fall through without being hurt. Over like, I don't know, up there. That seems a little bit too low down. Oh gosh, that hurt quite bad. We'll remove the fishing rod for now. Okay, so now let's just test this. Actually, wait, we won't test it till we've got our proper farm in place. So fall off, get onto this. Probably go a block or two higher up. Now jump over to here. Have all of this be made from all of that. So we're using these blocks here, and then it's dirt up there, and then because the bottom is water, we need to have probably another block just for safety. And this is okay. Oh wait, no wait. Let's bring that down. Have that go around there. Okay, perfect. So we got a hole. We got a place that villagers should go in, and we're gonna fill it with water. Easy. Okay. So this is definitely the better way to do it. After my failed attempt from before, this is the fun thing, by the way. Even though I've like seen the farm design, doing it in survival is such a wild ride. Ouch! I think he saved me from full damage, but then immediately gave me the full damage afterwards. Are you gonna do any other farms? Not food farms. Like farm. I think I need to farm certain things, and I will farm those. I'm not gonna farm for the fun of farming. Like, is this fun farming, chat? You know, I mean, really depends on your definition of fun. Again, like, I respect that people... Also, why can't I... Okay. Everyone finds different things fun, and that's okay. Unless your idea of fun is... No, I'm just kidding. There is a fun in the challenge of putting this all together. Oh, did my lead disconnect? Hello? Yeah, I think my lead disconnected. I think I climbed up too fast. So maybe I move them back a little bit. I hate you, slimes. You can't do this to me. I refuse. Okay. So nice and high up. He's bouncing around a lot. That's not ideal. So we want to move him over there. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is nice. I think we almost nailed that already. So we'll just place some leaf blocks up here. Get him to bounce a little bit. Bring him round. Bring him through. There we go. Ooh. Swing him right back over. And now we just let go of them. Oh man, they were. If I could have let go of them, it would have been great. There we go. So I think we expand this to go properly over there. They might walk back over that if I'm not careful. So we'll just... There we go. Now we break it. Now we got 2 villagers and a boat up here, which will later breed to make the numbers that we need. Now we go get another bucket of water to make sure that down there works just fine. And it'll be great. Get a gilded lead and it won't break. This is such a weird process. Again, by the end of this, I'm really hoping we get iron. There's a chance we've done something fatally wrong during this process, and it never works. But let's hope that's not true. Let's just trap you in that boat. I don't like you. Please get in the boat. And now, yeah, we've got right number of villagers here. Still, there's cats that are spawning. We're later going to work out a way to make sure they don't. But for now, look how great this is. It's all working wonderfully. I can't build any automatic farms unless I've taken my Adderall recently. You need to take performance enhancing drugs before you can work on a farm, is how you could word that one. I like that. The slime just engulfs the boat. Or does the boat engulf the slime? I guess we'll never know. Okay, so we got 2 villagers up there. And now we can break this. I forgot about the pain of trying to... We have to place like a block there and then... Yeah, this is silly. We should have learned from last time, but it's fine. And then we'll place leaves back here and end up there. And then we'll also remove this and turn it into a full block. No, we won't. We'll leave it at a half block. Actually, if we were going to do it, we'd need to do it now. Well, it's too late on this side, so we're going to really hope. I also regret not buying Longboy, says Becca. I've got another makeshift thing, which like all their stuff is limited drop, for whatever reason. So if you want, you can get your hands on a limited item off a form, even if it's not the exact same one. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I admire you for having the patience to do this challenge, says G2. It really is a fun time to me. It is. I like the silly challenges like this for some strange reason. I really do like it. Okay, so now we're gonna start filling this in a little bit more. Actually, no, we need to be waiting for the villagers to... We need to make the space for the villagers first. So, okay, this is very strange, but it technically works. So we need to make 3 more beds. 2 more beds because we've got 1 on the ground for ourselves. Yeah, two more beds. And so, obvious way to make beds is you shear sheep and you use the wool they give you to make it. Can't shear a baby sheep. Feel as though, you know, given the number of moral and ethical lines we cross in Minecraft, seems fair that we could. But it's okay that we can't. So I've now got 2 beds. I love that we got this like half red, half white little mix going on here. So this is a red bed, and then clearly this is the one that should be a red bed. But we'll leave that one. Actually, no, this is clearly the one that should be. Although that should also clearly be up too later. And then we'll remove all of the unnecessary supports for this. Actually, no, wait, these supports need to stay. Everything else needs to go. Longboy is my daughter's favorite stuffy. She sleeps him every night, takes him everywhere, give him a whole personality, talks to him. See, you know what? That's adorable if your daughter is... you know what? Let's not dive into that one. No, that is really cute. I like that. See, I love the Longboy. You know, if I was a child, I would sleep with the Longboy. I would give myself a personality if I was a child. Unfortunately, I missed that opportunity, so I'll forever be a personality-less British blob who just hates things. But no, that is adorable. Why the different colored beds? Solely because I don't know, just design. So yeah, even though the beds are floating in the sky, apparently the villagers can still totally use them. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's the way that things be. And we just have to accept that that's how they be. If you use flowing water to carry baby villagers to the farm, have you made a birthing canal? I mean, you could make the argument that I had, huh? You could certainly make the argument that I had. Okay, so now we go to sleep. We can't because there's a monster nearby. And now we can. That was easy. Does the fisherman sell campfires? He does. See, at least when people ask a question, you can be like, well, I think he does, but I'm not sure. But like, a lot of people would have the exact same thought and be like, fisherman doesn't sell campfires. He doesn't. He doesn't. I know, because I came up with the idea that he shouldn't, so he doesn't. Every time I buy a YouTuber plushie, they become the property of my 6-year-old cousin. That's cute too. Okay, now we break using the pickaxe. These guys, please don't fall off the edge. Please get back on. A little bit safer, please. A little bit of safety, if that's not too much to ask. Just push them inwards. Just in there you go, please. And now we give them both carrots. Actually, oh, they could breed in the boat. Maybe I should have let them stay in the boat, huh? They need, I think, 12 carrots each to breed. Oh, that's a lot, actually. We should give them bread. Now they make babies. And then the librarian's a lot more keen on it than the adult is. Hey, Danny DeVito! Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I mean, strange name, but I'm down with it. Okay. They say no man can understand the pain women go through birth, but Toycat clearly has in the process of making baby villages. Multiple times over, too. Multiple times over, I would say. Okay, so we're going to give these guys more food. Actually, is he going to suffocate in there? No, he's never going to. Actually, he might. Like, I'm glad he's not going to, but it's theoretically possible for him to suffocate in there. Okay. We're good. We're good. We've got a lot of the progress coming together now. I think these guys are going to want more carrots, potatoes, whatever else. And we can give it to them, or we could just give them bread. Should we just give in and start giving bread to the villagers?
I'm back and ready to make low-effort furry jokes.
Hey, thank you, Hungry. Appreciate. You know, I like people who are generous with money, because I like money. And you know what? I'll appreciate all your low-effort jokes. If that's what it takes, you know, I'll appreciate anything. Okay, so now we're gonna get a lot of bread. And we're also gonna... Your villagers are gonna need professions as well, says Third Hand Cargo. I do have a plan for the professions bit. I'm gonna do it last, though. Because I want there to be no baby villagers before I do it. But I do have a plan. You're gonna have to trust me when I say that. I do, in fact, have a strategy. Yeah, your villagers are going to need yeah, sorry, same tip. Honestly, it is fun, like... There's the sort of thing you can watch in like a 5-minute YouTube tutorial. It can take you like an hour to do it, and so this was a 20-minute YouTube tutorial. You know, I don't wanna flex. I managed to fit 20 minutes into my busy schedule to watch it. Were you making more money from memberships when there was Cheap Cat, says Orange Brian Smith? I could do the math. I think it's very close to break even at this point. Like I think we were. For a few months afterwards, we made less money. But it's like, you know, it was important to me to, like, actually have... You know, because so many people would just be like, well, you know what, I don't see the... You know, like, and it's like, well, now we have to distinguish, like, I don't see why these people get the same benefits. These people are like, well, I don't see why we should... And just, it's easy to just have a tier for that. And then the tier that's clearly like, this is ridiculous. There's a dumb perk or two, but it's like, thank you for the support. It's like a Patreon thing or something else. Also, if you could open a Superflat server fans, that'd be good. I would love to see if you set players in a world of Superflat with no bonus chest, and see how that one goes. You know, I actually am very curious. That might be fun. Maybe after we do this. Don't undervalue yourself, says Diluted Dante. Yeah, I think that's an important lesson.
On Zootopia? Out of 10, why did you rate it?
I think it's called, it's got a different name in the UK. That sounds fake, but look it up. That movie is called something different in the UK. I liked it a lot. I thought it, like, obviously, it's one of those movies I don't think is a classic. Like, you're not gonna be like, this is the thing that convinced me that I could love again. But I think it was like a solid, you know, thing. You know, I watched it, and I wasn't like horror. I wasn't terrible, and it was enjoyable the whole way through. So Cat, did you know if your hand is smaller than your face, it's a sign of low intelligence? Wait, let me check. Oh no, you got me. You got me good. It's Zootropolis in the UK. I don't know what. Yeah, they've never officially released the reason as to why they call it Zootropolis in the UK, but It is called Zootropolis in the UK. Just one of those weird facts, right? Also, I don't think okay, I've got my lead. We'll see if it's faster just to drag him this way. Get the little baby villager this way. We can do this. Okay, two more babies. I think it's better to, like, if we already hear them, they're chilling around anyway. We might as well import them. Disney did a funny title change for the funny furry movie just to confuse people. I mean, I've heard all sorts of theories about what copyright they would be infringing on over here. You know, like, I don't know, Utopia. I actually can't remember any of the theories right now, if I'm being honest with you. But they it is a thing that people said because Brits like plagiarizing. I think you'll find it's Americans. You know, let's not get a culture war, okay? I like Moana is called Oceania or something in Europe. I don't know if that one's true. I mean, I guess maybe I'm crazy. Do the characters call it Zootropolis in the movie? I don't even remember. Honestly, I watched it in movie. Like, again, there's like lots of funny scenes in it, right? But I don't know enough more to tell you about it. I started the flat world and I started with jungle saplings and realized 4 hours later I can't get apples. Should I restart or give myself oak sapling and creative? I mean, okay, the me in me wants to say restart. I think most people would say give yourself a, just, you know, no one really minds. Except me. You know, isn't there someone you forgot to ask? The myth of, you know, consensual giving yourself apples. You know, remember to ask IBX Toy Cat before you make such rash decisions. So I guess I should give these baby villagers to this one, because that brings us up to 10. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so it's a little bit of a dangerous situation, but we'll just kind of bounce around up here. We've got 3 oak leaves, so we'll bounce up onto this too. Okay, are we going good? We going good? Yeah, that worked perfectly actually. So now we break the boat. We actually need to make sure there's no... Yeah, they're going to use that if I don't. So let's just move them inwards, maybe? No. So we need to stop them getting out, basically. So we also have to place a block there. And also probably one on the ground. Down. There.
They call it Zootopia in the movie. It's just a title change. I've watched the movie over 500 times and I might need help. See that? I agree, you know, like that is an intense love for something, to watch it that many times. I mean, I'm sure you're sarcastic about 500 times, but like, I think it's cool to, like, the way you appreciate a piece of, you know, movie, art, whatever, even a YouTube video, on the first watch versus the next X number. It's always interesting to me. Like the number of, oh god. Oh, I hate you! Why? What is wrong with your brains? Ah. I cannot describe my frustration correctly. Also, we got a nitwit in there that we have to punch. I have to specifically get him. Where is he? Okay. Oh, there's 2. Oh, more of them grow up to be nitwits. Okay, that's gonna be... Oh. Yeah, okay, we shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, we should let them grow up first and then push them in the hole. Like, I kind of instinctively knew that, but I'm now realizing why it's true. Okay, so now I'm gonna give bread to the villagers in there, and they're gonna birth inside of it. And also, there's 2 babies up there we gotta push. Okay, so we'll give them bread first, just to... Oh, there's also a grown-up up here. I was not sarcastic. I lost count at around 544.
There's no way. Like, it's 2 hours, right? I mean, I guess, honestly, you can spend okay, so you watch... If you watched a movie 4 times a day... No, you wouldn't watch it multiple times a day. If you watched a movie every day for 2 years, giving yourself, like, you know, a few weekends off here and there, I mean, I guess you could. I guess it's not impossible. Oh, don't tell me I pushed him off. No, please stay on. Stay on, baby villager. Please don't. Don't do this to yourself.
Or to me, if we're being more honest in my intentions. If that one becomes an adult right now... Okay, just in the hole, in the hole. In we go. In we go. So yeah, oh wait, they might not be able to breed in water. What do you reckon, chat? Can villagers breed while they're in water? I might have just given them all that bread for nothing. Oh my gosh, there is just so much. But no, yeah, $100 in tips in a short amount of time. I am, that is nuts. Ooh, really appreciate it, by the way. You know what I can do with $100? I'm going on an American road trip, actually. So what can I do with $100? That's like 20 lunches. No, I don't like to talk too much about what I'm doing before I do it, because like I feel like some of the fun is like doing a ridiculous thing out of nowhere, whereas like a lot of people like need to hype them. It's like I don't want to be my own hype man, but making babies in one block, one burger in New York. You know, I think there's two staples, right, that determine to me how expensive a place is. I think the price of a... Also, how did a cat get in there? Okay, we're not gonna think about it. We're just gonna let the oh, come on guys. How do boat physics even work? I don't think I could give you an honest answer. Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now, you know, like okay, so we're gonna have to jump down. Ouch for the baby. So get up here. Can we get him through the blocks? Can we like climb up there? Or does it not work that way? Seems like it doesn't work that way. What if we jump like that? Nope. Okay. So we're just gonna do a sprint of faith over here. Oh, there we go. That worked. That worked. So I need to undo my lead as quickly as I can. Maybe even stack up for this. Okay, so this is gonna cause pain later. I just want to untie my lead. Is that okay? Just let my lead go free, please. Because if I try to climb up the ladder, it's gonna knock them off, I think. Oh man. Okay. If we break this wood, there we go. Easy. It's even worse in Java because you can't got blocks on water in boats. Yeah, I don't know how anyone does this in any meaningful sense of that word. Also, I feel mean having to kill them for string. But we do need string, so I mean, it is kind of useful in that way. Okay, so now we'll just steer the boat around. We really should just solidify this. There should be no easy way out for villagers. And then we're also, yeah, we're gonna have to kill a lot of cats. I'm sorry to tell you, chat. If now is your first realization, you're gonna have a bad day today. Also, I have so many types of boats. So place that down, get the slimes in. Is that okay? No, it's not. It's amazing to think all of this came from a bonus chest, says Sewick. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Scar would be disappointed in you. Had to be. Oh, actually, yeah. The cats will effectively be creating a string farm. Because we're gonna be murdering the cats systematically because we need to. Trust me, don't question how I need to systematically murder cats, but we are going to need to. I was trying to get during chaotic moments like murdering cats. You know, it's crazy. We have a cute cat that we've named in the village, but we don't need any other cats. In fact, so that we can name cats, we need to kill lots of cats, chat. It's for cat kind's good, you know. One day they'll look back at this and they'll appreciate the benefit that they've gotten from it. Okay, this is so many breads that we're like throwing at villagers. Wholesome IBX toy cat moments, murdering your pet cat. Jail for Mr. Cat. Okay, let's go throw the seeds in the chest as we run past here. Let's make a ton of, oh, let's actually get one more. Let's make that into 20 more bread. And then we're good. Okay, there's just so much moving around of villages we have to do. There's 2 babies in there. Come on, guys. You can get out. We have to wait for his trades to go down in price, which I'm sure they will eventually. Come on, fellas. You can get out there. Do I have to break their composter and replace it? You can have 5 pet cats under the iron farm, stop pet cat spawns, and greatly improve golem rates. That's something I'm going to be doing then. Don't you worry. Yeah, is there any... we have one other baby villager here. I guess we could just move this guy. Yeah, I don't think this guy is necessary. If we haven't traded with him yet. Have we? I think we have. Wait. Yeah, that's just showing me what I could... So yeah, if we move these guys away, then we can breed them. Yeah, I think we'll get later we'll place down more boats here. So place down an equivalent boat. And then for now, let's bring these guys over. Oh, actually, I think we got them trapped in there. Also, look how much we use on the pickaxe when we do that. Okay, so as soon as we move them out, let's move these guys in, and let's go. Cat spawns and iron golem farms have nothing to do with each other, SMH. I think, okay, so even if they don't, and I'm not going to pretend I understand the mechanic perfectly enough to say this, the number of mobs spawned affects how Minecraft spawns other mobs. So if you remove the cat spawns, or at the very least make sure that they stop taking up the thing, then you can solve all sorts of issues. Wasn't your zombie farm technically an iron farm, says Ashley Demco? It was a very, very slow iron farm. I guess this is effectively the series where I make not only an iron farm, but 2 iron farms, right? You know, I've betrayed you all. You trusted me to do one thing. I have betrayed your trust. I hope you can forgive me. I hope you can get over this pain that I brought. So we're now 2 hours in, by the way. God knows how many Minecraft days that is. But look at it. We got more villagers. And they're definitely coming. How do you got sugarcane, says Red Bed. The way I got sugarcane, I don't know why I had to... I know, whenever I read something in funny grammar, I just have to pronounce it that way. Okay. So can't gilded iron golems drop cobblestone. Isn't it funny? If there was an iron golem that dropped cobblestone, you know, a cobble golem instead, I'd be so on board with that. I would be happy. I'd be pleased greatly. Okay, so here we go. Bring him all the way up the ladder. Climb up to hit. Try and get him round or through or whatever we're doing with this. And then back over the top. Boom. Okay, so as soon as he grows up, we feed him.
Wouldn't it be more useful to tame and post cats to repel any incidentally spawned creepers?
To tame and post cats. Post cats? Where am I posting them? That's my only question here. What postal service do you use for the cats? No, oh, post, like, tie them to a post, maybe? Yeah, I actually do think, like, having a series of cats around could be quite fun. I do intend to torch this whole area up at some point. You know, like, torch the world kind of project. Back to making babies the right way in boats. You know what? We've tried the other ways of making babies. You know, people can tell me that they think they're great all they like. But I'm doing it the traditional way. Guard post. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. Like, it's always been an idea that I've liked, you know, in, like, principle. But I've never found it to work in practice. So yeah, I think I have 9 villagers in here, by the way. It's so hard to even pretend to keep track. But we're gonna start placing our blocks around as soon as we know there are no babies in there. Like, I think I see a baby in the mix, but I'm really not. Yeah, there's still a baby in the mix. And so, there's only a few job sites we can give them, but most of them we can't actually craft. The one we actually can is looms. So we're going to craft 20 looms now for 20 villagers. Have you passed day 200 already? I have an assistant who keeps track of these things. And by that, I mean I have a guy who's like, hey, can I call myself your assistant? And I was like, heck yeah, you can. As long as you do this thing. And then, anyway, so I have a guy. He keeps track of this stuff. Or an assistant, and you know, I'm fancy enough to have an assistant. Let's stick with that. Let's not break the lie. And so yeah, I've been waiting on his update as to what day we're on for a while. But I guess because I keep streaming, it's harder for him to keep track of. So who knows what day we're on? How long is the stream going for? Says Maple Demon. It goes until we have an iron farm with iron golems and anvils. Damn it. Nah, just a guy. Yeah, I have a guy. Don't you have a guy? You need to have a guy. If you don't have a guy, then, you know, what's your problem? So we'll do this in batches of 3, so we make sure we have enough to make some stuff out of. And then we're going to get one more little baby villager set. Because we need to have one up there. Actually, do we need to have one? Yeah, we're going to need to have one up there. So we now have 80, which is not a multiple of 3. Now we have multiple of 3. We'll bring one baby villager over. If we can get 2, we can get 2. But I'm perfectly happy with 1 at this point. And then we'll bring him up, make sure he does his thing, and we'll be great. You used to be able to transport toddlers and babies with the postal service. I mean, it's okay, that's one of those facts, right? I guess, you know, I like facts, but I'm also a contrarian, so it's always like, well, but it's not like people did it all the time. It's like saying murder used to be legal before 1964. It's like, well, I mean, you know, also now the villagers grew up, which is causing all sorts of problems. So just please get out of the composter soon, buddies. On which day are you now, says Matej. I gotta ask my day guy. I've got a guy who counts the days. You know, when he's given me the update on what day we're on, I'll let you know immediately, okay? Anything under £50. You know what? That means something entirely different in the United Kingdom. I like that our currency is called pounds. I have a guy, he pays half my rent. Man, I need to get myself a... That's like a half sugar daddy. I mean, some would call that cohabitation and sharing of rent. I call that a half sugar daddy. I guess like what's the sweetener where they mix in like sugar with the other thing? It's like that. So let's just ride him across. Sugar young man. Today's day guy is the villager. Also look at this mess that we've made. Like even just destroying that's gonna take me some time. But it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so we got a boat. We bring the boat up a ladder. Ladder boat goes up. Yeah, I think this will be fine. We get him on the leafs over here. Or maybe we don't. We bring him over here. Just swing round. Oh, no. We went too round. We went too round. We definitely went too far round. We're going to try that one again. Just try it. It's like an airport. We're just doing a little go around. Okay, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Yeah, this is. I definitely have a solution that should work. Okay, so just moving backwards. There we go. Nice. Break the lead. Get in the boat. Ride this villager into the boat. And so now we've got 2 pairs of breeding villagers. Now, as soon as all of these guys have grown up, we kill the nitwits, and we breed villagers, and then we're good. Those red sheep always make me think they're getting damaged. Yeah, okay, I'm glad it's not just me, Andrew Mills. I thought I was crazy when I first saw that. But it does look like it, right? It does look like it. Yeah. Oh, wait, more sand. We need to buy all the sand we can. Oh, wow, 64. That is a lot of sand. We need sand for so many different things, so it's important just to pick some up whenever we can get our hands on it. Okay, so Toycat, I'm starting a new class today because I was too smart for my old one, and he advised not to be awkward. Okay, first tip. Don't call yourself smart. You gotta make fun of yourself. You gotta make everyone think that you're the worst person around, and then pleasantly surprise them when you're actually average. None of this like I'm the smartest in the world. That's not what people like. People like if you say, yeah, my leg doesn't work normal, and I'm gonna die at age 16 from an overdose. I'm assuming you're below the age of 16. That doesn't make sense if you're over 16, but you know, based on the whole class thing and everything else you said, I'm gonna assume you're somewhere in the young teenage bracket. And so there you go. You say some weird stuff, then they'll move away from you, and now boom, you don't need friends because everyone's terrified you're gonna do some concerning things to the school. Problem solved. Life advice of Toycat. What issues should we solve next? I almost did that. Is that in response to the doing terrible things to the school? Let's hope not, huh? No, I think that I want to be a junkie when I grow up. I mean, if you set your expectations low, you know, keep your expectations tiny, and you won't be whiny. If you just assume that you're gonna end up, you know, doing... You know, there you go. You know that advice. You start out so strong and went downhill fast. Look, okay. You know, there's two types of advice you can get on a Toy Cat stream. There's the free advice that anyone can get, where I'm not giving... You know, the advice is gonna be there for you, but you know, it's gonna have a little bit of zaniness, because obviously gotta make sure other people can enjoy it. And then there's the premium level advice, where you pay $10. There's a lovely voice that reads it out, and then maybe I won't tell you to tell people that you want to overdose at 16. That's the system. You know, we all know how it works. I don't think we do. I think I came up with that on the spot right now, and we're gonna pretend that it's true. But you know, that's we all know it. We all know how it works. It's all great. Trust me, I'm saying it, so it must be true. Okay, so now we fill in the last of these blocks. I think using oak wood planks. Honestly, we could have used a more interesting plank type. Yeah, I think so. I think using oak was the most boring way I could have done this. I guess we could use a different plank type around the outside. But you know what? No, I'm already too far committed. I already have the oak planks. So there we go. Are all of these villagers grown up? Is there still a baby in there? How are you... Okay, that's not a baby, right? That's just... Okay, so now we need to use the 40 string alongside this to craft some looms. We need 20 looms, just to repeat that one more time. 20 of these looms. So, okay, I need to chop down some more trees if I'm going to get more looms. The amount of work, it takes a amount of work to become a life... Oh, junkie? No one can attain such a lifestyle. Honestly, it kind of does, right? Especially when you're a teenager. Like, you need to know the guy who knows the guy who has a really concerning family life where he knows how to get quite illegal substances. You know, from an older brother, or in the most drastic of situations, it's the parents who are just that uninvolved. So you need to know the guy who knows those things. And then you need to, you know, like there's lots of steps if you wanna ruin your life. You know, it seems so easy, but there's a lot to it. So now we can craft 20 looms exactly. And so now I'm not gonna... If a baby villager gets out, we'll just say that, well, I'm stupid, right? But I think there's no baby villagers in there. If there were... Oh, there is a baby villager, right? I don't know how he's still in there. But now we want to kill this guy in particular. When he jumps up, they've got a little pattern because they're jumping at the same rate. Oh no, but we moved in. Okay, well there goes that idea. So we'll place a loom here now. And one of these guys becomes a loom professionaire. We place 10 looms on each side and we get 10 shepherds. The only reason it's shepherds is because I'm lazy. And I wanted to use a nice easy one. We could have farmed some flint if we got the right thing from a wandering trader. But you know what, we didn't. I think that's very clear now. Why is this a conversation being had right now? You know what I hate? People that say that. You know what? What do you mean, why is this a conversation? Why does anyone have any conversation? Why are we talking about anything? We are robots, beep boop. How is your central processing unit today? Mine is going well, beep boop. It's like, no, conversation flows, right? Do you wanna know what else flows? Rivers. Do you wanna know my favorite river in the world? I don't know if I have one yet. You know what? Do you think you should have a favorite of every category? Like, it's such an easy way to talk about things, right? Like, oh, my favorite color is red. You know what? Maybe actually, I just associate strongly with things that are a certain color because they hit me in a good way. I like this color because it makes me feel blank. The shower fell on my head. What do I do? No JK. I don't think you have to do anything. I think you're fine. Actually, you know what? This is premium advice. What you do, because you're in America based on your dollar super chat, is you find the number on the back of your shower head, you call them up, and you say, I'm going to sue you for everything you're worth unless you give me $60 and a shout out on your Twitter. And there you go. We literally exist to consume things, so we can go to work to get more things to consume, says Dark Matter. So this is a it's a dark, but like it feels true to many people. Line of thinking, right? They're like, yeah, actually, okay, I'm gonna kill this nitwit. Pro tip: kill them before they come in here. Ooh, yeah, okay. Ooh, yeah, no, not good. Yeah, we got him. He's dead. So there is another nitwit in there. We've at least. Yeah, there's okay. Well, I don't think the baby villagers can get out over that. I guess it's like just a half block. Too tall for them. Is there another nitwit? Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a nightmare. This is what have I gotten myself into? Where this is what I have to do. Just torches from charcoal from campfire from villager trading. It's impressive living in a Superflat world. You know, I agree. And not just because I'm the one doing it. So yeah, we're gonna make some of these guys in a second. But man, it is hard to kill them. Like this is not as easy as it seems. Like just knowing, like, okay, we gotta find his exact point where he's easiest to hit, and we like, why do we have to play a game like this? Murdering people crammed into short spaces. Okay. Oh yeah, is there a third one, by the way? If there is, I give up on everything. This method of nitwit killing is pain. Yeah, I don't think I can do that to myself. So we've got, it's annoying, we've got one baby villager and one adult villager in both camps. What we can do in the meantime is we can place some half slabs around. Because obviously we need to make sure that the water doesn't flow around here. So we place all our half slabs like so. I say half slab, I'm sorry, my slabs. We place them all the way around the edge. For now, it's only on two sides, but that's fine. We have to kind of wait a little bit. Is there anything productive we can do during the wait? Besides, like, get some more bread or something. But even then, if we leave the villagers, they won't keep aging. Because they're not next to me. I love it, he killed a villager and only one person said something. When he killed a cat, so many people get angry. Humans are special. I mean, it's the same with, you know, in John Wick. The genuinely, you're like, he kills so many people in that movie because someone killed his dog. And I can't tell you that I don't think that's, like, I can't say that, like, I'm morally outraged by that. Because, like, actually, yeah, that feels about fair. Come on, one of you guys has to grow up at some point. I can't, okay, you know what? I guess we have to kill the nitwits. That is the big task I have to do. He's got a little bit of his shoulder that's more visible than everyone else. Oh no, I killed another villager! Ah! I didn't realize that nitwits was such a high spawn rate. Ah! And for some reason, for whatever reason, nitwits don't help towards the Iron Golem creation. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense because they're not actually doing anything themselves. I hate you so much, nitwits. The fact that you've blended in with everyone else in there makes this even worse. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Why not do it from the top? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to, like, filter them out up here in some boats or something. Grow up, please. Please, just... Okay. Everything's fine. I love making iron farms. This is great. This is a wonderful process. I wish I could do more. Don't worry, chat. I'm loving it. We can place the loom down there. Get another shepherd. Probably. Maybe. Can I just put more villagers and leave the nitwits alone? Maybe that's a better idea. But then we need to make more beds because the nitwits still take up spawn cap. You know, it might work. That might be our least terrible solution. So just place a loom over here. Place a loom over here. Okay. This is lots of pain, but it's gonna be fine. There's a much easier iron farm design. This is chaos. You know what? You're an easier iron farm design, and you're chaos. Also, Peyton Winegarner, thank you so much. You know, Winegarner, because the R and the N look close together. You're actually a wine gamer, am I right? No, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Love to see a friendly name, familiar name. Join in the club. Yeah, we kill them if they're nitwits before they go down the hole. This one we can get to 10 nice and easily. Yeah, there's maybe 4, 5 villagers down there. There's 2 villagers up here. They only need to reproduce 3 times. I don't know why. Make some babies, guys. You can do this. Yes. What? Do you not want the bread? Is something wrong with you? There we go. We'll give him more bread too. Come on, fellas. Make a baby. Should I let them out of the boat? Just in case. Oh, no, we're fine. Okay, so as long as he doesn't fall down the hole by himself, potentially become a... it's going to be fine. Okay, so now they're going to produce more babies, and we just have to wait for them to grow up. It takes a full 20 minutes. We might be here a while, honestly. Again, we got 5 down there, so we need... Is that 5? I think it's about 5. We need 2 more babies. Only one... Okay, 1 baby. There should be room for another one. Actually, the nitwit might be messing with the numbers. Okay, wait. No, they're breeding again. Did a baby fall down the hole already, by the way? I hope not. I'm sure he didn't. Everything's gonna be fine. Use trapdoors. Oh yeah, look, a trapdoor on the top there could save me a lot of pain, huh? That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. So we'll just place some trapdoors on both these holes. And then it'll be great. Okay, so a trapdoor is easy to make. All you need to do... you can get 2 of them, which is just lovely. We are going to obviously do one over here too. I hope they're adults. Oh, if they are, Okay, they're not adults yet. So just for now, because we've learned the pain, we'll place a trapdoor there until we've confirmed there's no more... Because, like, come on, how am I meant to kill the nitwits? The unemployed villagers, or whatever they're called. Kill the nitwits. You know, let's stop advocating for fun solutions like that. Okay, now we go to this side, and we hope that the baby didn't fall down. Statistically, he's not a nitwit if he did, but it's very fine. Also, the boat and a farm be trapped forever. It's very romantic. Also, oh my god, we got so many villagers on this side. Okay, so quite a few went down there. Probably too many for the one side. Yeah, I heard that we need exactly 20 villagers. And if you have more villagers than beds, it's going to cause us issues. We wait till you grow up. If one becomes a nitwit, we murder you. Problem solved. Okay, next step. We place the water on each of these corners. There's going to be a water block here. Water block on each of the side. It's going to be great. But before we can do that, we need to... Should we make a crafting table over here? You know, I know I have too many crafting tables, chat. I know, a whole problem. But I think we need one over here. I think just keep things simple, or the opposite of simple, perhaps. Place a nice crafting table right there. That is the logical place for it, I think we can all agree. And now, have regular slabs all the way around the edges here. This method is kind of painful, says Sandwich. You know what? Minecraft is painful. You ever think about how much pain things can be? By the way, quick channel to spread out the villagers. Water to push them back when ready. Yeah, I think that actually... yeah, if we like had a water... There is a way we could probably do this. Spread them out, put them back in. Might not be terrible. Might not be terrible. More villagers than beds will cause issues, but more beds than villagers is fine. More villagers. Okay, so if we have 20, also we now have them fully grown up. Although this side we're not going to focus on too much because of the issues. So on this side we just throw in. Let's just do it right now. Let's just get our little shepherd tables in. Place them all the way around in all sorts of places. Okay, so that's now 8 separate villagers, all with professions. We can do the same over here. Obviously, it's going to require breaking a few... Oh, wait, that's going to let them out if I break that one. Actually, will it? I'm not sure it will. Let's find out the painful way. Okay, didn't have to find out the painful way.
Toy Cat, thank you for your efforts to reduce whininess. I would have
no,
but I have a cat sleeping on me, and cats are more important.
I agree. You know, cats are incredibly important. Because now this guy is bound to one of those tables, I actually have to bring him through the whole system, or I have to murder him. I'm very sorry. By the way, I am intending. You know, I'm going through a crisis right now, but I appreciate it a lot. Cookie, hope you appreciate that I appreciate that. Should we put him in a boat, or should we just make a little staircase up for him? And see if he takes it. Yeah, let's do the staircase. Let's just see. Maybe there's no need for hassle. Why can't I place block? Because he's there, technically. So we'll just place a little staircase up. I don't know. Will he go up the staircase? Maybe if we push him. Nah, he's not going to willingly decide to pathfind up that. Okay. You know what? That's okay. I wouldn't go up a staircase. Is he bound to one of those tables? I hope not. Okay, let's... All we can do is hope that I'm wrong. Villagers are going to connect to looms on the other side, says Devison. Is that true? Is there a problem if that's true? How would I fix it if that... Please don't tell me that that's a thing that can happen. Also, they're breeding so much. They're producing so many more villagers than we should have. Oh my god. Okay, so do we murder this guy? What is happening here? What is any of this farm? So we need to put him in a boat and put him in that side, because that's where he's connected to. For some reason. Is it a problem? What do I lure with emeralds? Does that work? You know, I don't want to find out. Let's... This farm has so many mistakes. Just make a regular village. See, that's me doing the dumb thing where I read the dumb comments of like, oh, I am an internet person, and I'm upset with what I am seeing in this live stream when I'm watching for free. I'm gonna keep watching, but I'm gonna make my complaints as widely known as I can. Again, it's the whole emotional thing from before. Not gonna hold it against you, buddy. Angle farms are unethical. And okay, so yeah, this is the most painful thing I've ever done with my life. But it's gonna work. Okay, so we'll lead you in a boat off the edge here. He's in a boat by himself. Oh no! Please, don't keep doing this to me, villager. Yeah, I appreciate all the people who aren't like adding to the. You know, like the occasional one person who get upset about some weird thing in the design. Thank you for the supportive things. Indeed, in some cases, more than just nice words and support, but even becoming a member. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Contraptioner. The 365th channel member. That's one for every day in the year, don't you know? Also, what just happened to him there? That was strange. Yeah, so... Okay. Chat, tell me if I, pro tip, find a villager and lock all villagers except nitwits and do a raid. Okay, yeah, I think I placed down... I have no idea how certain villagers decided to get professions and certain ones didn't. But I think we did it wrong based on the way that they have. Okay, so do I still have a villager? Did he fly off somewhere? I don't see him anymore. Is he gone? Also, I'm out of food. Okay, I shouldn't eat bread. It's kind of trading and eating, but we need to not die. Yeah, I feel like I had a villager, and then I just didn't. I feel like he swung around somewhere. So we wait till these babies grow up. And that's all we can do. I swear I had a boat, right? Chat, where did he go? Did I have a boat? Did I imagine having a boat? That's what it is. I think I imagined having a boat. Also, I guess they're going to push each other off if I'm not careful over here. Ah, they're not going to push each other off. That's not a real thing they're going to do. Hexagon. He disappeared. Where did he disappear to? How did that just happen? I'm so confused. You had a boat. Where is the boat now? Where is it? Pro tip, if you put 5 cats on the beds, the farms will only spawn iron golems. Now that is a useful pro tip. Maybe. I'm not even sure. I'm so confused at what just happened there. But we're just not gonna think about it, you know? If something ever distresses you, chat, just don't think about it. Just move on to the next thing. You know, that if it's important, it'll come back to you, and if it's not important, it's gone. Villager's gone. No more villager.
Do you remember having a villager? I don't remember seeing a villager. But yeah, bedrock moment. I can indeed confirm, bedrock moment. Oh gosh, my inventory is it just clogs up so quickly. Like, I know I don't do enough inventory sorting or whatever, but like, it's ridiculous how quick this happens. So just place some leaves in there, and place those back in there, and that back in there. Place these two together, because for some reason they're not. Gilded boats won't disappear with your villagers in. Glad to see someone else struggle as much with iron farms as me. I can watch this all day. Thank you, I am glad. We're just going to buy these to get... Damn it, he also isn't selling golden carrots. That's pain. Can we buy bread from this guy, actually? For a reduced rate, perhaps? Nope, just 1 for 6. I mean, we could buy it anyway, but we won't. Actually, if I just sell this, and then I buy one, I'll make a profit on this trade. Yeah, that's good. That was a win. And then we make a bread from the level 1. Free piece of bread right there. That's nice. Yeah, so I can't be authoritarian with his villagers. It is true. Break all the looms, place in the middle, and put it on the side you see particles. Repeat. What is this wives bit the chat's making up? I've been a sub for many years now. Just wanted to tell you, you're a human being that is alive while I'm not looking. You think I'm a human being that's alive while I'm not looking. That is high praise. I do have to give you. Also, we found the villager boat. He's here. It's so good. He showed up again. No, that is high praise. Thank you very much, Penelope. So yeah, the joke is that by becoming a channel member, you're actually becoming a wife. You know, like, think about it. What is a wife if not a financial and emotional supporter? And so, therefore, we have 365 wives right now. It's not legal in most jurisdictions, but you know, I say, they can't tell us how to love. Oh, okay, he's alive now. That's all that matters. So this time we'll get him up just fine. I think we went up a little bit jankily last time. Other YouTubers will say that something takes 40 seconds to catch us how long it really takes. I'm sure you could do this in a lot. Like, I think with anything, practice will make it faster. Oh, let's go. Oh no! How did? I think he picked up a baby on the way too. Like, come on, buddy. Come on, man. You gotta be trying better than this. Oh yeah. Oh. I don't like the damage they're taking. No one can tell you how you can and cannot wife. Exactly. Okay, so we're just gonna put them. Oh, what? Oh, okay, it works. Do. Oh no. Okay, just unleave that. Also, thank you, Hungary, for becoming the 366th channel member. Now we have one for every day in the year, even when it's a leap year. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, we need to. We actually should move this a little bit, maybe. There's no easy way to do that, though, is there? So yeah, we're just waiting for villagers to grow up at this point. Then we have to break all of the looms and make sure the villagers are connected to the right one. Then we have to kill the nitwit, or we have to just make a 21st bed. And then after that, everything will be great. Nitwit equals Jesus 22. You know, there we go. I mean, it's not an entirely wrong idea you are raising. That does be how Minecraft teaches you to treat them. You could say. But you could say a lot of things. I could say splooga booga booga. Doesn't mean it's a important... Okay, that's silly. Okay, so just move them this way a little bit, just so they're less far from the edge. There we go. Just a nice little place for them to rest. We have so many villages up here now on one side. Does it need to be 10 and 10, by the way? Like, we just have so many babies we're now waiting on. Like, this is what? This is 2, 4... This is 8 villagers on top of the... 1, 2, 3... Oh, we have too many villagers. I don't know how it happened, chat, but we ended up with too many villagers. And we also have to break and replace all the blocks, including the ones that will cause us problems later. But that's fine. It's not an issue. Okay. So every
these guys should breed also, right? Just to make sure we balance it. Do we care about balancing it? Oh no, don't give them my axe. Hey, Angela Taylor, thank you so much for becoming the 367th channel member. I appreciate the support when we're going on such a long one where there's lots of crazies being like, no, this is the worst thing I've ever seen because you're not doing it exactly the way I would. I watch YouTube videos not because I want to see things done different. I want to see them done exactly the way that I'm used to. That is what I enjoy in my content. It should be exactly the way I would do something myself. That, I do not value any other input or experiences. What are input and experiences if not a replication of the self? Okay, we've got 2 more red beds. We can place them higher up later. I'm not even sure.
I'm your furry wife now. Fear me.
I am gonna fear you. I am very fearful of a self-quoted furry wife, as perhaps maybe I should be. You can't get 6 golems at once unless you have 60 villagers. Yeah, I think you get what, 2 per 20. I don't know why you need 20 to get 1, and then you also can get 2 of 20. But you know what? Minecraft village golems, they don't make any sense, do they? The use of that pro tip, iron golems will take the cat's place if there are 2 golem spawns in 4. You know, I'm not gonna try and attempt to understand that right now. No, stop. Okay, so that's a valuable lesson. We can murder him later, whatever. That's a valuable lesson that we do need to make this safer. Clearly, even places like this, just. Oh, that's actually gonna allow them to all get up here. So. Are we good now? I hope we're good. Should we place some sand? Just whatever we gotta place to make the thing work the way we need it to. It's actually a whole problem that there's now. Oh gosh. Oh wait, we can place the sand higher up and then have it fall down. Pro tip. Ah, there we go. Okay, that was too much. Now we literally do have to just wait for villagers to grow up. And then once they grow up, they produce maybe nitwits. If they don't produce nitwits, then we're good. I think we have to close this hole. And then we are good. Pro tip, suffocate your enemies. Okay, so what do we do in the meantime while we wait for this, chat? I think the most valuable thing that I can do right now is to work on my sheep farm. I want to have every color of sheep kind of locked together. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna set up our lovely little thing. Also, hey, Billo, thank you so much for becoming the 368 channel member. Enjoy your green name, your exclusive emojis, and more importantly, you know, I set myself the goal, you know, the visionary idea of what would happen if you bathed in a fizzy drink. I mean, obviously no one has done that, no one would try, but what if you did? And as the brave hero I am, I decided to, hey, Penelope Naomi, thank you for becoming a wife. See, you're in the cool wife club. Because you're a wife and we're close now, you can watch me bathe in the Scottish classic, which is Iron Brew. Whoa, 370 channel. Thank you for the wife train today. Sorry, membership train. You know, if I say the word wife too much, we're gonna start invoking legal rights. You know, gotta keep things chill. 370. That's nice. That's a cool. No, we're so close, right? I'm glad. You know, it's been exhausting to keep this going, but I'm glad you're all appreciating the benefit will eventually be worthwhile. One hopes. So yeah, I think okay. Chat says to break all of these now, and I am inclined to believe that yeah, we need them to all be correctly linked to the right images. Are they broken with the? No. Okay, that's gonna be a pain. It's not actually. It will just despawn eventually. So I need to get some dirt or some leaves. I think leaves for now are gonna be a bit easier. I'll go get some leaves. So how are you gonna get green dye for your sheep farm? Okay, we're gonna go through one issue at a time. Okay. The green dye issue is a very fun one. I am now legally your furry fox wife. Fear me or I'll destroy the world. You know, if you are here, actually, you know, I could like awkwardly shark away from this, but this is like a real question I have, because it is true for like almost all furry types on the internet, right? We're like very energetic people. Some would say excessive, over the top, but I'll say energetic. You know, like why does that be? You know, like how does your preference for being an animal, or human hybrid, how does that affect like how you know there's a way of talking, right? There's a way of being. It's like okay, this is also this is the more offensive line, but I'll skip past it really quickly, and we can all probably you didn't hear it if you didn't like it. But you know there is a set of mannerisms that are attributed largely to people who are gay, right? Like I don't, you know which way round it is, whether it's like largely. My question is like I wonder like, do you pick up the attributes as a way to signal to other people? This is how you be. You know, it's called like code signaling, or I don't know what the term for it is, but there is a term. Or is it that the thing that also does that will also make you? I don't know. It's I'm gonna move on very quickly from that though. You know, because it's there's a whole world of things we'll run into if we don't think about it. Okay, so I'm now gonna get back to breaking these. I think we can use it. No, it's definitely an X block. It's just we're not getting very much done with an X. We break all of these until they lose their professions. That's my plan. Because apparently some of them are being linked to the wrong tables. And you know, I don't want to... Oh, no. Okay, another baby's gone. We'll murder the baby, he's fine. We had too many babies on this side anyway. Problem solved. No more issue. Also, how are they getting out on this side but not... How did I break it last time without immediately causing this issue? Okay, let's not think about it too hard. Okay, just get my hands on all of these. And you, Mr. Baby Villager, we'll just assume you're a nitwit and we'll burn you now. Yeah, we'll just assume. Actually, let's chop down some logs and let's make a campfire. Let's burn them. Let's make our little burn place, right? We need to have that. Whew. So cat is killing the younglings. It's how it's got to be done. If I don't kill the younglings, who will? You know, imagine the chaos. Imagine it. There's a reason it's called a stereotype. Yeah, I think, okay, so there is such a thing as a harmful stereotype. But a lot of stereotypes you'll find, like, are... The reason it's harmful is because even though it's true at a larger rate than the general populace, like, I don't know, I could pick one, but I'm worried about, you know, offensive, harmful, so we're not going to. But, you know, like, even though stereotypes are true at a larger rate than, you know, in the group that they're stereotypical of than outside of it, it doesn't mean that it's true overall. You know, a larger percentage is not the same as... Also, I think this is a sign we've reached max villages, right? Ooh, that could have gone terribly for me. Yeah, if I fall into one of those holes, I think it's like game over. So I'm glad that hasn't happened. So, okay. Now we run onto this side and we wait patiently. There is a full-grown villager just chilling over there. Is that my baby from earlier? Or is this... Am I just releasing this many guys out into the wild? I'll move him over to something else. Yeah, we'll make a boat for him. Send him on his way. Thing about furries is we're all kind of different people. There's always those bad acts that make the whole look terrible. But, yeah, I mean that's like, I guess with any... I agree with that, like, we categorize, and if we want to find a reason a group is a whole problem, we will. Also, Popeyes is greater than KFC, says Antantelope. So Popeyes is in the UK now. I think they've even got a few locations. Okay, you know what? I have a very judgmental, bathroom fit. All the bathrooms in my house are very strange when I got it. So I've been refitting bathrooms. Also, look at the villager and the way he's just, whatever. It's funny. I told him, I was like, oh, I just got back from Stratford with like my bag of fried chicken. He's like, you went all the way to Stratford for fried chicken. Or I think he just said for a takeaway. I don't think he understands the nuance of fried chicken. I felt a little bit judged at that moment, you know? Like, you know, yeah. Do you not cross London to get your hands on some fried chicken? Because if you won't, then what's even the point? Are you gonna make another 100-day Superflat? I'm already. You know, if I made another one, then okay. I'm gonna bring this guy away. At least we've basically made a third village now, which we'll make a trading hall from. Go for a little ride. Yeah, it's just faster to do it this way, right? I built a whole city around one Popeyes restaurant, and Minecraft says Nocturnal X-Lotto. That's funny. See, Popeyes is so popular. People will even build it in Minecraft. So now we just drag him out the same way, and everything is good. Actually, we could probably do with him in this side. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. Okay, I could have done it with the other villager too, but you know, this is such a fun way up, right? Why did that break? But last time, okay, let's not think about it too hard. Is he too close to the ladder? Yeah, he's trapped underneath the ladder. I think that's what it is. Hey, Jira! It's good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for bringing us up to 371. We're 29 away from 400 now. I think 400 is the point where we're like definitively better off than before the whole cheap cat debacle. You know, I like the. I'm sorry, I forget your name. Like I forget who it was. I don't forget who you are, but I forget who said this precisely about the like underselling yourself thing. But yeah, I do agree that that's basically what we had to do before, and I'm glad that we don't anymore. Okay, so now we break these boats. We'll use my pickaxe to do it, because if it dies, then it's not like a big deal. So right, you guys as oh, okay. Yeah, they're a little close to the edge for my liking. A little close to the edge. I think we will get up on top, maybe. Okay, that didn't work how I wanted it to. How careful do you need to be on the internet? I feel like literally anything you can say can be used against you, but sometimes people don't care. I think like what people call cancel culture got so ridiculous, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know. It got so ridiculous at some point that it basically became opt-in. This is the problem with any morality system. Like, you can always police more things. You know, there is always more reasons why insert. Oh god, I'm just moving them further away. You know, if I break it, I'm sure they won't just. Ooh, won't vanish into the void. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Okay, we're good. And so now you are fully grown villagers, and so we open the trapdoor. Down you. Oh, down. Okay, no, he didn't get out. Okay, so 1 villager, 2 villager, 3 villager, 4. Nice. Okay. But yeah, if you make a set of morality so bad that literally everyone falls under being not good, then you've made a system that is meaningless. You know, if you like a system that you might like is you'll sometimes hear this from middle-aged men on social media, is like, you know what should be done to stop, I don't know, phone theft but you should just hang people if they do that. Like, you know what? You think you have the right to steal someone's property? Well, you lose the right to your life. Also, we now have 20 villagers, which means if they get their jobs, we have enough. Okay, so we'll just let these guys down first. Maybe we will. In the hole you go. In the hole you go. Oh, wow, he grew up literally as I was about to push him in the hole. Perfect. I don't know how you've ended up doing that so perfectly, but good job. Could you please go down? I would appreciate it if you did there, buddy. Oh, no. Ooh, that was sneaky of you. So we've got 1 baby left in here, and then we've got 5 adults. Is this too many adults? Some might say that it is. 21 beds, so probably 21 villagers. Okay, 21 villagers is nice. Oh, we need to get out there. Do I have another boat? Pro tip, if you're ever trapped in a hole and you want to get out, but without letting other mobs out, use a boat. And then we'll sleep in one of these beds. I think a big part is the audience you cultivate. If you cultivate the right audience, you're kind of immune to cancellation. I think, and vice versa, right? If you cultivate an audience where you look at other people and you're doing this judgmental thing all day, where you're like, oh, other people do this, and then you're asking for that to happen to yourself, you know? If your whole channel is based around like, you know, like okay, you know Chris Hansen, his whole like to catch a predator thing. If he did even anything out, because he's like, you know, on this higher pedestal. Also, how How did they get out? What? What? Okay. This is a little bit crazy, but I guess I did something that led to red sheep no longer being trapped in. Oh man, this is just unpleasant. Okay, so please climb up with me, sheepies. That's a cow. Okay, I'm just gonna murder the cow. I've got a campfire now, so I can actually take advantage of that. Okay, guys. Liking the stream is yes. The block in the middle. I understand, like, that it is the block in the middle, but it never makes sense to me. Like, how can they jump this gap? Okay, up, and down. So we'll bring them all in. And then we'll remove the block in the middle. I know, we'll use the boat technique in here too, sure. Like, there we go. Place a boat in one of these corners. And then we can get out, but mobs can't. Because mobs aren't smart enough to get in boats. Oh, Christ, ouch! That hurts. Get in the boat with the slime and get out. Dirty communist sheeps. Off they go, back to the gulag. I mean, better dead than red, am I right? That's what I think about sheep. Okay, so we are gonna break the thing here now. Okay, I'm gonna be very... Is this... How many... Okay, so I've got 16 of these. That means there should be... There's one that broke permanently. And so that means there is 3 left in the thing. There's 1 over here. There's 2 over there. So, yeah, we'll go all the way back down to 0. Because it'll be easier that way, right? These ones are going to be very hard to break. So, if we have 2 shepherds left and they're both on this side... Okay, there's 1 shepherd on this side. Is there 2? If there's a shepherd over here... Then we have to break them. We have to break one and hope it breaks the right one. Okay, we have to break it. Let's go. So we break, and then that's... The water starts flowing out if we break this. So we have to break and immediately replace the leaves, and if we don't, then everything goes terribly for us. Okay, perfect. So did we break the right shepherd? I think we did, because he's not a shepherd anymore. I mean, he is still a shepherd. Nope, there's a shepherd over here, so we have to break another one now. Okay, so we break this. Okay. So, no, it was this guy who lost his job. Whereas this guy is still in his profession. Kind of frustratingly. Better gulag than gulag. Ah, that's a common phrase from Soviet Russia right here. Oh man, it's midnight. I shouldn't be working on this iron farm still. I should be enjoying... Okay. It's fine. So there's another little... I think we have 1 loom left. But I think it's the correct loom for the correct villager type. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. So now we can slowly add looms to this side. And we have to confirm that it's... Wait, so I kept making an iron farm? That's cursed. I know, right? What has gone wrong in my life? That we've ended up at this point. That's what's really happened here. It's early morning in India. Still too early, I would say. Okay, now we'll put the baby villager in his own boat. Oh, I guess we'll break a boat and use it for the baby villager. Put the baby villager in a boat. And then we open these boats and we bring them down the hatch. Ooh. Okay, I didn't want that to happen with you guys, but... You can deal with it later. For now, we got 3 villagers. Down the hatch you go. You're not nitwits, so you're perfectly capable of working. Oh, this isn't an iron farm, it's a strength farm. Okay, please go down. Please go down with me. Okay, I'll get in a boat, and then we get out the boat, and then we break it. And then we push, and in he goes. You as well. You might think you're immune by standing in the corner. It doesn't work that way. Break it. And then you get pushed out. Oh, I don't know what just... Ah, man. This is not what I wanted. So I guess, do I have another... I'll use the shovel, I guess. There we go. Just in you go. In you go, buddy. We're going to shut this just so I can get down without falling in. Again, if I fall in, the tragedy that happens is... Oh, hard to explain. You go over the hole, and in you go. In you go. Just... You can be fun about this, but you're going down the hatch, buddy. Down the hatch. Please. I would appreciate it if you went down. I'll sit here all day, man. I've got time. It's only midnight in my jurisdiction. What about yours? Just get in the hole. Come on, man. If I just break the trapdoor, I'd probably get it back, right? Yeah, let's break the trapdoor. Worst case, I have to make a new one. Oh, yeah. Guess I'm making a new one. Okay. So now we've got a ton of villagers. We've still got a couple up here. A couple more than we maybe would like. But as you can see, all the villagers have gone down the hatch on both sides. Besides 2. Now we need to make sure they become productive villagers. So is this really true, chat? Okay, I'm gonna ask everyone for this to make sure we get this right. Do they all need to be linked to the right job site on the right side of the village? Because that sounds insanely like finicky, right? Like, place one here. Did one of them become it? I saw green sparkles. We're good. Did one of them become it? I saw green sparkles. I think it's up there. I think that guy became it. I don't know how. Punching a golem with poppy in your hand makes him give you a netherite ingot and doesn't damage him. That sounds totally true. If it's a gilded poppy, I think that works. Okay, so it's not this guy. We're gonna make sure we don't have any over here. If we do, then we have to break. Yeah, there's still one guy in here. 75% have to work at their station every day. Why would it need to be true? And why would they link to the one over there? Like, I don't understand any of this, honestly. I kind of want to just, like, place it. Like, what? Okay. If we've got 20 plus villagers, as long as 20 can reach their workstation, right? We're fine. Maybe. Okay, so green sparkles here. I don't see any green sparkles in there. I think that means that one of these guys... Maybe? I'm not even sure. How am I meant to know? Like, I genuinely don't know, chat. How would I be sure if there is a... I guess if I open this up so I could see better. Because there's no babies in there to get out. So we just got to keep an eye on the number of shepherds we have. And we hope that it's a good number. Okay, do you see a new shepherd? I don't know how we would see a new shepherd. Okay, you know what? It's probably fine. If we just place them all down here. You know, it's almost certainly going to be fine. If it's not fine, then we'll regret it later. Oh gosh, what is that over there? What? Did you see that? What was that? I am so confused and scared. Okay, let's run away and make the slimes despawn. Ah. Put the workstation on planks. Watch for the green particles when you put down the block. Fire slime. Okay, so... Slime trolled you. Okay. So, now we're going to do the same on this side. We have to kind of just assume... I think there's a second shepherd in there now. Is there a third shepherd in there? I saw green sparkles in there, so I think so. Fourth shepherd. Is there a fourth shepherd? I don't think so. I think that means that we try again. Maybe. So... Do we see green sparkles in here? I don't. So we try it again? Until we see green sparkles, maybe? What do you reckon, chat? Is this working? I believe they take jobs in order of birth. Oh, it's like real society. We'll try over here. Did that work? You know, I'm so beyond having any clue of how village job site linking makes sense here. Go to the other side, another one is hooking to it. You have to move the thing to the other thing. I don't understand. I'm so confused at what I'm doing right here. But we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on believing.
And it's going to be okay. Okay, it's another day. Another bout of fun. Technically, you only need 15 villagers to work. Is that true? I thought it was... You know what? Okay, let's not think about it too hard. Let's do this next one. Do you see another villager? I think I saw something change there, maybe? Oh, okay, that changed. That was definitely a change. Okay, and now we go on this side and we do the same. In the... Because there are some
I like the way your mind works, keeping people thinking about more than MC. As a new homeowner, I hope this prevents a fire and hope you all have a productive day.
First of all, that's a nice message. I want everyone to have productive days too. Second of all, congratulations on the new home. Like that's a big one. Oh my God, villagers. Okay, it's fine. We'll just push the boat. Second of all, congratulations. Being a homeowner is a really big thing. You know, not enough people congratulate like the amount of effort and like at least in the UK, I know in the US it's not going to be as bad, but the number of like seemingly needless steps you have to go through. I'm glad that you good job on going through them and making one of the more sound financial decisions that a person can make in their lifetime, right? So congratulations. But yeah, no, I'm glad you like what we do here on this channel. Yeah, I think you can have... Oh no! Okay, we need to put that back. Oh gosh, what's wrong with me and everything that I do? How do I always make mistakes? This is strange. Okay, we good. Break him out of the boat, and then just give him a little push. And in he goes. So there's going to be slightly more looms on this side than the other side. Not a big deal. Also, if the 75% rule is true, then we would be coming pretty close to done by now. I saw green sparkles. So now, do you see green sparkles? I see green sparkles in there. We now have enough that theoretically, if the 75% rule thing, which I've just heard someone say in chat, it sounds logical, but you know that's the problem with Minecraft. If it sounds logical, it's probably not true. So now we try on this side. Do you see any green sparkles in there? I don't know if I do. I don't know if we have enough villagers, honestly. We definitely... Oh, yeah, no, one of those guys became... One of those guys picked it up. So we're going to break that down. That shouldn't be like that. I think all of these guys are profession, but there's not enough here. Are you streaming until you finish the farm? I'm streaming till an iron golem pops out. That's what we need. Okay. So we have cats. We have this lovely Siamese beauty. 75% need to be working in the past day. Okay, so we've got all the beds sorted, as you can see. We've got at least 15 villagers with professions. Whether they can use the right tables or not is impossible to say, though. Make both sides different jobs, it'd be much easier to see. Oh, that's a good idea. Man, that is... I don't know if there is more than 2 job blocks I can use. I'd have to confirm, of course. Okay, I think all of those guys. Should we do this last block here and just see? Yeah, let's do this last block. We'd lose our ability to see in there. I think I see a villager without a job bouncing up and down. Chat, do you see a villager without a job? I guess there must have been one, or... Do we see green sparkles? Okay, I think I saw... Maybe I'm imagining at this point. It's wishful thinking. I think... Make some farmers. Can I use farmers? Okay, so... Did you see green sparks there, chat? I need to use your eyes. Villagers take jobs in whichever order is most annoying.
Love the streams and congrats on finally making an iron farm after all these years. BTW Toy Cat, I can smell you and can I have your organs? Toy Cat is yes, Toy Cat is yes.
I'm glad you can smell me. I hope that I smell good. I'm assuming the fact that you can smell me means you think I don't smell good. Well, that's okay. Most people don't smell good. They don't hold it against each other most of the time. Actually, I think people hold not smelling good against each other all of the time. It's like one of our defining things. So we'll throw some bread in there.
And then see if they make a baby. I don't know if that achieves anything, honestly. Yeah, this is intense. I don't think it's worked so far, chat. I think something went wrong. Because otherwise, we're not quite at 20 villagers, I'll admit. Maybe we have more villagers than beds. Okay, so I've heard that more villagers than beds cause issues. I have no idea why that's true, but I have heard that's true. And so we do have spare beds, or we have the ability to make spare beds. Let's place them down, right? Let's make the farm a little bit less wieldy. And let's take our beds, place them all down, right into the farm. So, do they need to be all next to the previous ones? I'm sure they don't need to be. So just 3 extra beds, right over, I don't even know at this point, it doesn't matter. Here, here, and here. Okay, so yeah, you can see that first one gave sparkles. Let's confirm this one doesn't give... Okay, that confirms there's 21 villagers. Otherwise, that wouldn't give sparkles, right? Unless one of them isn't using one of those beds. Also, they're breeding, which means that... Oh, I don't even know what that means, honestly. Like, okay, they're breeding. That means something. That has to mean something, right? Stop them from jumping. They can't work. Is it their jumping that is ruining their ability to work? That sounds like it might be true. Okay, let's share some leaves. Chat, okay, I'm gonna have to ask you your thoughts here. Is the jumping makes it work? One of the villagers is a nitwit and you have to kill him, says Comrade Clyde. Man, Comrade Clyde, we don't have to jump straight to the eugenics stage of your political beliefs. How am I gonna kill him? Like, I genuinely... Chat, what do you reckon the best way to get this murder done is? Yeah, I know some of you have definitely been in this situation before. Okay. From here, I'm going to try with a punch, because he's not going to die from a single punch. Oh, I got him! Wow, I'm actually impressed. So now he's deep on this side. Yeah, I think I can hit him fairly reliably. Worst case, I kill the wrong villager, right? And what's the... Oh, I think I got him! I think the nitwit is dead. I think I hurt another villager, but I didn't kill another villager. So now there's 2 babies which have leaked out into the world. You know, making it an objectively worse place. Like babies are known to do. My girlfriend, the smart Minecrafter, says apparently you put the water in after. Did I mess up putting it in there first? Yeah, I can't put it in after because I don't have a dispenser, because I can't make a dispenser. So I kind of did what I thought I needed to. Maybe that was a big mistake. So clearly, I need no jumping and only head high. 2 blocks. They are head... you know, you can kill the babies and take the extra 2 beds away. Okay, so take the 2 beds away, kill the babies. That sounds like an instruction if I've ever heard one. So we're not going to kill them. We're actually just going to take them, deport them somewhere, you know. That's what I like to do. I'm a nice dictator. So we move far enough away that the bed stops being... Oh, please keep away. This is a fun game. Move the babies while also keeping yourself safe from the giant slimes. This is why I put them in a 5x2 box and not a 1 square hole. It makes mine work. I think it's crazy the difference between how fast you can make a farm and creative. I mean, it's true for anything, the difference between creative and survival. I think farming mechanics are the most unforgiving in survival versus not. And I'm learning that one the hard way today. But that's okay. We all need to learn things somehow. Also, the fact that he still has a job means I think that something is messed up in there. So we're going to move this even further away. Like, make it so far away that it physically can't be related anymore. IBX ticket, but you don't have enough villagers? I think I have enough, right? Do I not have enough? I don't even know. Okay, now move it back. Yeah, just a reminder, if anyone wants to give some help as to what's happening, this is Bedrock Minecraft. It doesn't work the same as Java.
I know that's common knowledge in the normal internet, but a lot of people hop in for the first time to watch the insanity of this. By the way, thank you. How's it going? You having a good day? Okay, so we'll move these. They're at least 4 chunks away now, which means they won't even be in the simulation distance. He should lose his profession. I have no idea why he's still a shepherd. But you can be a shepherd over here with these villagers. We should build them a little house or something, just in case, you know. Let's do that. Let's just make them slightly safer. I'll try to make it as small of a house as possible. Of course, gotta save those resources. And we'll also place a bed down right here. Oh man, you guys are annoying. You stop me from being able to sleep in my own world. Also, I think I cooked a bunch of beef and then totally forgot about it earlier. Mine doesn't have the water with the villagers and it works fine. Playing the same type as use as Fuzzy Bee's Craft. That's an interesting data point to add to our collection for sure. There we go. So now no mobs can get in there. We got a little villager farm. We're gonna do something with that eventually. Maybe we can make like a, you know, a trading specific village. But yeah, we got this. Okay. So they are breeding, which tells me that there is more with just 21 beds down. And now that there's, we don't actually want 21 beds. We want to have exactly 20 now. Because 20 is what we're going for. We've killed all the nitwits on both sides, although one could grow up from one of these babies if we're really unlucky. And we have only 18 job sites. So that means I'm just going to place down these and see how it goes. That is the scientific method, I do believe. So now we have 20 villagers. That has to be true. Because they were breeding into 21. Oh wait, no, that... Whatever, let's see if it's true. Let's see if an iron golem pops out of nowhere. We have 20 work sites, 20 villagers. All the villagers can reach some work site, maybe not the right one. Are there enough villagers reaching the correct work site to make this work? That is a question that we do not know the answer to. And I'm guessing by the current time that it's not going to be great. However, we can place water down and everything else. So let's hope that something good happens now, huh? Let's just all hope. Everyone put your let's put our collective good thoughts together. Good vibe. Send your vibes over. Let's see what we can do. We want to place water there and there. And there we go. Look, flows into the center. Oh, that's weird the way it connects into this corner. That is very strange. I wonder if that affects anything in the farm. You know, just for now, we won't do that then. Or just for now, we'll place a block there. Just don't want to mess with stuff if I can avoid it. Okay, now we'll finish placing the slabs because we still have to place some on that back wall over there. Easy as this. We have a spawn platform. We have beds. We have villagers. We don't have golems. I thank you for the good vibes, James Bowes. You know, more good vibes, internet. I need all the good vibes you can get your hands on. Now we can finish off this on this side. Place block there, and here also. I don't know how I'm going to get up this now. I think that's a problem I should start solving. I guess I could just use the dark oak stairs that I'm going to take down. Yeah, that works for me. Just take down some stairs. We'll break them from down here. It'll be easy. Do we see any golems yet, chat? Do you see any? If we don't see golems, it's a sign that maybe something's gone wrong. So I'll place the water there so I can just float up. Yeah, there's no golems. Something has gone wrong. All the other beds, villagers' workstation should be 200 blocks away, says It's Miles. Do you think that's true? What do you reckon, chat? That's definitely one of those just a person made up a fact things, right? Because 200 isn't even a... Actually, is 200 dividable by 16? No, it's not. So
you need at least 10 villagers and beds. 20 is recommended. Also, you can't have no other workstations or beds within 100 blocks. I usually go.
See, this is one of those facts where everyone just knows a different piece of information for the same thing. Also, I just realized, you know, now it's I would have uploaded it earlier. Let's see how QNSS day. Okay. Yeah, this is why I use tutorials, says Grey Jupiter. I think there is a certain beauty in what we've done today. There's also just a certain, whatever the opposite of beauty is. So yeah, we'll place our stairs now going this way. Oh, yeah. And there we go. And now we can remove all of this stuff using a new wooden axe that we'll craft right now. So theoretically, this could still work as villagers get assigned jobs. I think it's unlikely, though. I think it is quite likely somewhere along the line, you know, like some of the villagers got switched up, and we have to just break workstations over and over again. It's based on your global simulation distance. Yeah, my simulation distance, as you can see right here, next to my seed, is 4 chunks. So it's 64 blocks. I don't think there's any workstations within 64 blocks. So we're all good. Don't worry. Thank you for your Java advice. But we're good. Hostile mob in the farm. Hostile mob in the farm? I don't know what you mean by that. You need to rethink this maybe. Let's destroy it and let's start it all again, chat. Let's start it all again. Don't forget it's 75% of the previous day's workers, so golems won't spawn till the next day. In my testing, that wasn't true. Like, everyone's saying it right now, but in my testing, it wasn't a requirement. Who's to say why? I can't comment on that necessarily. But just to mention, that is my experience. Water under the villages. You know, it's all just water under the villages, am I right? All these problems we're having. You need a zombie. Yeah, it's funny. Everyone's got you know, keep telling me your thoughts. You know, actually, this, rather than saying this is silly, this is how you get rid of it. Chat, tell me exactly what you think is wrong with this this iron farm. Give me a play-by-play breakdown of the issues that you think that it has. And while you tell me that, I'm gonna chop down some mangrove wood. Maybe. Okay. This is an intense situation. But it's fine. Nope, you're so close. Put the beds back down. Let them bread. Let them be. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we should get zombies involved, huh? Maybe we should have more beds. Maybe we need more. Let's just do all these things. I think that's the solution. Okay, so let's just get through here so we can find the mangrove wood. Because yeah, these trees are finally going down. Maybe the villagers are sad. I'd be sad if someone put me in those living conditions and expected me to spawn in. You know, I guess that's what happens, right? You put them in cramped living conditions, then they call the police, and then you murder the police to steal their weapons. That's what Minecraft teaches you to do. Just remember, kids, murder the authorities, and you'll get some great rewards. That's what I always have been trained to think. So throw the vines on the ground. Honestly, the apple too. Just like there's a few. Why do these leaves not stack with each other? I don't understand it. Throw the leaves on the ground. And let's go. Okay, so more beds can't hurt as they're close enough, and don't expend the radius where the golem can spawn. I mean, it is causing them to. If you have more,
you can remove all the workstations and place one in the middle. It will tell you where to place it based on the particles. Then you can break it and place it on the side that got the particles.
Oh, right. Okay, so if that's correct, I think Ryan Hibbs said this earlier, that if it's based on the ordering, if it is based on the ordering of things, then yeah, you would, like, if it's always, okay, so for instance, if we take our most recently placed one, yeah, okay, should we try that? Should we try removing random ones, replacing them down in the middle, and seeing if they were placed on the right side? Do you hear that noise? I think that's them working, though. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it. So we'll see. Okay. Okay, this is that side. So we just manually do this for every single loom until eventually they're all correctly placed.
This is a silly long process, but at least it's something to work with, right? It's something to work with. Chat, which way is that? I genuinely can't tell you. It could be the villager way out over there, but I hope not. Okay, let's try that again. Let's stand a little bit closer to these guys so we can stare them in the eyes. I don't see any of them sparkling. I don't see any of them sparkling either. Huh. What do we do about this one, chat? What's the... Okay, we'll break this too, I guess. No, I think I already did this one. Maybe? I'm not even sure. That might be Guy in boat. Guy in the boat is very far away, though. It shouldn't be Guy in... Like, I'm thinking it's Guy in the boat. But it shouldn't be. Should I go murder him? You know, actually, okay. Just in case. Because he's, because there's 2 babies over there, we don't need the main villager. If he picked up a profession from this village, then problem solved. Why would you surround the villagers of looms? So that they can work. There we go. Murder boatman. You know, given that we had 2 over there so we can start a village from scratch, there was no downside to his murder, only upside. Also, I'm making holes as we're doing this. That's not fun. Okay. Let's go to sleep for the night. And so chat has the theory that it's based on the previous day, which again, it's not... Oh, so how is there a baby out here? That's not my lived experience, but that's okay. Just sleep up here. One of the babies got particles when you killed that one. Okay, so now it's the next day. We just have to move this back to whichever village whence it came. Whichever side it came from. Again, right in the middle there. It's distinctly not coming from either side, right? You have to actually work at their workstation. Okay, no, I've heard that Damer and Carter. They can work at their workstations, though. They can work at them. Don't worry. That's my understanding at least. Rule the looms and do it one by one. I don't know if I want to do that, man. So we'll keep this one for now, and we'll do it with another one. Okay, so now place this one back down. Okay, this is one from that village. So we take this loom. How do they know which loom it even is actually? Okay, you know what? Let's not think about it too hard. So we place this one back in there, although we can't really. We need to. Whatever. Okay. So then we break another one from this one, but like I'm not even sure. Okay, we'll break a low down one on this one. I don't think I got. Okay, I've got the loom back. And so now, are the sparkles in there? Which way are the sparkles go? This is such a silly mechanic. You have to remove all the looms, replace the fronts of glass so you can see the particles. I don't have any glass. That's my issue. One by one will be easier, trust me. Do you really reckon, chat, we need to just start from scratch? That doesn't make any... That to me seems crazy. Okay, no, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's break them all one more time. Because, I mean, if we don't have an iron golem, we don't have an iron golem. We need to do something. This is that something. This is pain, but we're going to work through the pain. Also, you have Green Cat, says Ale Kid. Congrats, welcome to the Green Cat Club. Emerald Cat. You know what's worth more than diamonds? Emeralds, according to the Toy Cat membership tier system. He ain't never going to sleep. It's so late. I just want to have an iron. I had plans for after this stream. I don't have plans anymore. Yeah, we'll break it all, okay, chat? If that makes you feel happy, we'll break them all. I don't think I'm even gonna get all the looms back, honestly. I think they can't access the top ones. It could be because they've got a half slab at the bottom. They can't access the top ones, which could be a life-ruining thing. Because I'm not going to be able to ever place that half slab back down. Actually, maybe I can. Let's see. No, I don't have a half slab on me. Let's chop one real quick. Okay, let's see if we can place the half slab that we need to place quite desperately down. Okay, so we just yeah, it's just gonna trade with a villager, isn't it? Yeah, or use a loom apparently. I could probably place it from underneath if I nope. If I crouch, will it place it? No. I'm no farm expert. Isn't there meant to be water where the villages are? Also, there's just a random baby over here. Should I boat him up? Put him in... Yeah, there's fewer on the left side than the right side, so we'll put him in a boat. Move him around, make sure some valuable stuff happens. Okay. Should we kill the baby? Just join the stream, what the hell is happening? Iron farms are hell, is what we've learned today. In more ways than you think. Make both sides different jobs. One side shepherd, one side farmers with compost bits. But the farmers don't work when it's raining, which isn't the biggest of deals, ultimately. But yeah, we need to. My brain is gone. Yeah, mine is too. Mine is 100% gone too. My son finds you amusing. What do you mean you don't have plans at 1 a.m.? I always have plans at 1 a.m. It's the time where things need to be done. Also, I broke so many of them and didn't get all of them back. Okay, so we got these leaf fronts. We can actually just break these and not put anything back in their place. We've got a healthy number of our looms back, but we're gonna need more. Oh, we'll break this one first because we need to replace it with leaves. Okay, and then just break this one using our axe. Take a little bit of a fall to get down there and pick the stuff up. We only got 15 back. We broke every single loom and we got 15 back. Kill one side and do the other and then do the side you killed. Okay, so as you can see, there is still, despite only having one loom, there's a loom shepherd dude on that side. So what we do is we break this loom, is that the last one? And we move it to the other side. Because if it's based on villager seniority, it will always happen in the same order. So just to confirm that that's true, we'll break in place over here. And we'll see if that magically... Is there a shepherd here? Or did it randomly pick? Where's the shepherd, chat? Is there no shepherd? He was just a shepherd, right? There was a shepherd in there. Oh, okay. No, there is one on the floor. Is there one on the floor? I don't think there's one on the floor. I think I see him actually. Back there. Do you see? Yeah, okay, there is a shepherd in there. He's very hard to see because he's kind of mixed in. So now we place the second one. Which side? Which side, chat? I don't see it on either side. Do we have to, like, carefully look? Do we see a second I hate it here. Go to bed, says Kit Kat. I'm solving this issue. It's gonna happen. How would we know? How would we ever know? I don't see sparkles. Left. You saw the sparkles on the left? Let's confirm. I don't see any sparkles over here. Unless it's like on the left side off the block. Yeah, no, I don't. You don't have to tell me it's tutorial, it smells. Thank you for the very pleasant suggestion, though. Yeah, like, I don't remove blocks above their head. I think I just like, but why don't you need some doors? Remove the water. Okay, I'm getting too much input here from chat. That's like, a lot of it is people being helpful, and a lot of it's people like giving their like, you know, it's like if you're asking like, so I've got a Toyota that has a flat tire. Someone's like, my bike breaks down all the time.
here's how I fix the flat tires on that. It's like, appreciate the helpfulness here, but it's not the... You've got a very different problem and a very different solution to that problem. Ignore us for the worst. Okay, where is I don't see a single shepherd in here. I could try and trade them to prove it, but I don't see one. So why are there no sparkles from this? Why is that, chat? Do you know? Why is that? Okay. So as you can see, by the way, he's working here. Do you see those sparkles? He is working at his job site. Oh god, I'm actually gonna die as well. Just add a little bit of pain to this. Oh! Slime physics don't make sense, do they? I guess they don't need to. Still very upsetting, though. Some random villager elsewhere. Do you think that's what it is? Is it really... Is it... Yeah, let's just check both sides. Make sure we did get rid of all the villagers. Also, the slimes really are just adding a little bit of insult through here. Like, we should... They need to stop. Oh, there's a village... There's a nitwit down here. Thank God that we killed him. Okay. So, not that he would be assigned the job anyway, because obviously he isn't. Please, can you stop with the slimes? Okay, great. We're gonna try this one again. This profession site right here. Which side does it belong to? They're breeding to produce another one, so we were at, which is the wrong side for them to breed on, honestly. Kill both babies in the boat. The killing is merciless. Now the boat is very far away. The boat is more than 4 chunks away. Also, yeah, we'll go confirm just to see if one of them did become a shepherd. Then you know what, this is all very silly. My bad. Okay, let's see what's happening over here. There's a bed on the ground. Is that my bed? Is that the one that's causing issues? As you can see, even though they've literally not grown up because there's no. We're all good. That's not the thing. It isn't working. Break the beds outside the farm. That's why they're breeding. The beds outside the farm are very far away. Thank you for the idea, though. I mean, it could be the problem that even though they're outside the simulation distance and outside the village, air quotes, it's still causing me issues. If you can't figure it out tonight, I might rebuild it in the betas to try figuring out the problem. I think there's okay. Take away their birth control. Remove the water, they're not Elder Guardians. You know what? They might become Elder Guardians, though. And we need to respect their potential future rights. Okay. So, who's connecting to this? In fact, okay, let's try the next one after this. So, next job site now. I can't see. This is a good idea, and it worked, like, twice. Why isn't it working again? Why can't I find out which side... Okay, that time it's definitely that side. Okay, this one goes over there. We know that for a fact, I think. Is that true? I don't see the sparkle. Okay, I see the sparkles this time. Okay, next one. Move along here. Okay, this is definitely on this side. So we break it. And then we place it. Right? Yeah. Okay, then place again. Okay, that time it's on the left side. And then we break. And then we move and we replace. Okay, it worked. So this one is a dud for reasons I cannot explain, but we're just gonna move past it because we're making progress now, chat. We're linking these correctly, and that's all that matters. No one can take this away from me. So now we'll place it over here. Okay. Now we place another one. I see sparkles on both sides, so I'm gonna try it again. Throw the dud at a cactus. I don't see sparkles on either side. How did I see sparkles on both sides? Okay, let's try it again. We break and we place. They bred because you killed the nitwit. You know what? I think that means okay, that's on the right side. There's no question. It's on the right side here. So now we place one over here. Okay, we're getting through this, chat. It's actually... We're going to get 75% of them. I think I see them on the left side there.
Did you see that too, chat? I'm being extra sure on this because we've messed this up twice now. I didn't see any. I don't... Yeah, I guess we just keep trying until the sparkles are useful. Yeah, they're definitely in there, right? They're definitely... There's definitely green sparkles in there. Put a layer of solid blocks over the beds. Is that a necessary thing? Okay. Next one. We've got 11 more to go. Theoretically, after 15, it should work. But we don't have any... it was on the left. Being extra sure is key, says Patrick Griffith. Yeah, I think this is one of those things where we just... Okay, this is a right side, no question. One of those things where a little bit of certainty goes a long way. Okay. Place another one. Didn't see anything from that, right? You need to move the top blocks of leaf so you can see the sparkles better. I think the problem with doing that is, yeah, I guess if we can, like, open it on this side at least. You see any sparkles? I don't see the sparkles. Place leaves on top of the bed so golems don't spawn on the beds. Oh, okay, that's... We can solve that when we have golems spawning, right? Like, where the golems spawn is going to be a problem for... After we, you know, like, we can solve... That's a bridge we have not yet had to cross because we have much more significant problem-filled bridges first. Okay, next one. Which side? Which side, chat? I'm not sure I see. I saw sparkles. I saw villagers on the top left side. I think there's one in a boat. Let's go confirm. Nope. Okay. There's definitely no one up here. There is a baby villager just chilling over there, though. I bet he's adding some form of problem. Should we just kill him? They'll just breed if we kill him. We'll put him in a boat, I guess. Over to the boat, please. Over to the boat. Into the boat. Into the boat. I'm gonna punch you. Okay, there we go. Left side. Did everyone see left? I don't know if I saw left. Oh, I see them. I see left now. But we'll confirm. Yeah, this is definitely left side. Okay, so now we fill in one of these gaps with the loom. Eventually, we end up with 75% of the villagers having a workstation they can use. Which side, chat? I don't... It feels like there's so many more on the right side than the left side. I know it's not perfectly balanced like it should have been, but it's still odd. Okay, so, good night, Toy Cat. Yeah, you know, I wish... Okay, this is a right side. It was good to see. I'm so close. I'm excited when I get to say good night. Okay, it's gonna happen. So we're gonna move this one and put it, I don't know, down there for now. Just so we have as many as possible that are accessible to the villagers. Okay, that's the right side one. Okay, I'm loving when they're easy. When it's easy, I'm easy to please. Okay. 6 more to go. Okay, right side. No questions. Sorry, we're speaking all caps earlier. It's all good, man. I guess we'll put it here first. Because I'm trying to make them lower down just in case they can't access the ones at the top. Aha! We did it! We got to the 75% threshold. That's an iron golem. Look at this. Chat. I have one. Woo! Yeah, everyone's saying, like, they don't breed, they don't work in water. You're wrong. Here's your you know, this could be my point where we say, isn't it nice? We realize that we all have different ideas. And Minecraft is beautiful because... No, you're wrong. You tried to give me wrong advice for so long, and you should feel bad about it. Also, is the golem going to attack the slime? So yeah, this is my solution to golem killing, I guess. We'll use the shovel, honestly. Hey! We got roses! And we got which we could use to make red beds. And we got 3 iron. Heck yeah. And now, because we killed the golem, another one can spawn. And I guess we'll do the same thing with him. Just knock him over the edge. Then he'll go chase the slime, maybe. I wonder why he doesn't care about this. Okay, so we're going to keep on placing the looms anyway. Because we might as well have full village capacity. I think that was on the left, right? The answer is boats. Okay. I didn't see the sparkles on this one. You should still remove the water. They can work better by not jumping, being more productive. I think the jumping is what allows them to access the ones at the top, though. Like, I think, like, that's a piece of advice that isn't just, like, not useful. I think it's, like, actively harmful if we were to do that. Okay, let's place some more. Where does it go? It goes on the right. So, let's break and let's place, I guess we'll place up. Just, it doesn't matter now if these don't perfectly work. One more. Where is it going? That's definitely a right side one. I was wrong. I can admit it. I was wrong. Yeah, I'm not actually. Thank you. I think that's a useful thing of just like, yeah, it's when everything is crazy and hectic, everyone, that's when it's easiest to be like, okay, here is my definitely correct idea. But yeah, it's cool being able to admit a thing even when it's hard. I'm gonna place this one over there, I guess. So that's now 2 iron golems at the same time, for what it's worth. We're gonna push him down the hole. Later, we're gonna add a way to kill him with campfires, by the way. It's gonna be great. Oh, he's on fire, perfect. Already does part of the job for us. Is he trapped there? Oh, he is. Is that gonna kill him? Let's see if this works. Because what we do need to get the water down and everything later. But let's make sure that he doesn't burn in the campfire. So, which side is this? This is the right side. So now we place this. Just to be safe, we'll place it here. Because if we break this, they could accidentally all fly out. And I do not want them to all accidentally fly out. And so just over there. This is... Oh man, he is still dying. But yeah, this is my mechanism by which I achieve my goal. You know, we'll just finish him actually. There we go. Look at that, 7 iron. And now we can still get some more with this guy. If we can just get close enough to him. Man, they... I wonder why they can't actually attack him. Okay, so we get in there, we tear him apart. Yeah, they are very obsessed with him and not me right now. Oh, okay, I can't get that iron. Because it's so trapped in there. I just want to get my Iron Man. Where is it even? Is it like deep in the boat? Yeah, it's inside the slimes. Do you see it like swimming inside this small one? Okay, if we just run in there. 10 iron. We got 10 iron today. It took us 3 hours and 42 minutes, but we have a reliable source of iron. And that is really cool. Tomorrow we're going to be optimizing this to work. We don't even need it to work automatically, to be totally honest with you. But we're going to be optimizing this tomorrow. Oh, sorry, not tomorrow, in the next stream. Definitely not tomorrow. I think we'll take tomorrow as a little break. It is now almost 1 AM, but I made my first ever iron farm in Minecraft, and it works pretty well. Wow, what's that? I knew what I was doing. I just did some tiny linking thing with looms wrong. Thank you for the validation, Internet. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for coming along to the live stream. I hope you all enjoyed it, because I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Oh. Oh, that was a fun time. There's a lot of things we need to do. But yeah, I'll see you next time. We'll start with a wandering trader. You looking forward? Maybe he's got a new type of tree for me. Got some gravel, maybe. All sorts of good things I'm looking forward to. And we'll check it out next time.